There it is.
I said, "I got you, bitch."
Yeah, there it is. All right, let's do this the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, pimps, hoes, scallywags, and hooly hoos. This episode is legit the version of I get overtime money and I actually like my job. So welcome to Show Your Work, episode number 102. We are the pod dream. We are the inspiration. You feel me? Give it up for the guys, man. First and foremost, I have my illustrious co-host, the man with the plan. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, ma'am. NELSON. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. I just do a podcast and I'm on my business. All that other shit y'all like to do, little extravagant tweets. I don't care about that. I'm just here to work. 102, we back. Like, you're right. We are the street dream. We are the podcast dream. We are the inspiration.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say no street dream because
yeah.
Hey.
In a past life.
Hey.
Similes and metaphors.
Next up, I got the youngster, man. I got the young man himself, man. Trey is here. Give a round of applause. He's here so he don't get fined. You feel me? The Marshawn Lynch of the podcast. You feel me?
You already knew
it. Beast mode. And then, of course, man,
a special guest.
Oh, man, let's just give an alternate cheer for this one, man. Like, yeah.
Hold on. It's only right. This is a returning guest. We got to give it to him.
Hold on.
We got to give Donnie the flex bomb.
No. Let me do it this. Nah, because Donnie gonna hate me for this, but I don't care. Some things you just gotta do. First and foremost, man. How long has it been
since I've been on Show Your Work?
It's been a long time.
It's been a
while.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I hopped in the first couple test runs to Show Your Work.
I remember. I've heard.
Yeah.
So
you know what I'm saying? It's been, I said a solid. I'm not going 18 months. Is that a long time?
It's been a long time.
It's a long time.
Donnie was on Show Your Work when it was just a 1-bedroom apartment. Now it's a duplex.
Yeah.
So he saw it from the bottom.
Yeah. There was an Oldsmobile on 22s outside when I was on Show Your Work.
So
and now it's 2 up-to-date, nice his and her Bentleys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see where this is going. All right. I'm liking where this is going, man. So, you know, like, cause this is the thing. I don't think Donnie was on here when I wasn't here.
Yeah, like right before your first. It's been a minute, you know.
Yeah, no.
I got in the words of Stained. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I can't complain. So, Mr. Luche, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. And by the way, if y'all don't know, me and Donnie had our Peace Up episode, which was a shout out to you, Pops. Appreciate you stopping by.
Pops. Great episode. You had me crying. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Geno Smith. What was that?
Geno Smith had an 87 rating. You're not wrong.
No.
Not wrong.
Yeah. Pay that man.
Madden 24 come out, he better be no lower than an 86.
Hey man, hey Gino, my brother. Hey man,
get that 40.
I'll just play pimping, bro. I'll just play pimping. You want to come back to the Jets, man? Come on, man. You know Zach Wilson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On, man,
3 years, 40 million. Give him that.
Hey, man.
He too busy looking for them all white women in North Jersey. That's
hey Donnie, I want all my brothers to get paid because look, he need to get paid. Jalen Hurts need to get paid. Like I need brothers to get paid what they owe from these crackers.
As many Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jacksons that we may stumble upon, we need more brothers that can be Josh McCown's and Ryan Fitzpatrick's. We need more of those. We need more Charlie Batches. You know what I'm saying, in the league. You know what I'm saying? We don't need black quarterbacks that are all anomalies. Because that's not his words. That's not his words.
I mean, I agree, man. So, Donnie, since you are here, I meant to have this up earlier, but I have to play one of my favorite songs of all time. Couldn't do this on your podcast last time, but it's cool. Today is a different day, so let's play this off right and give you the proper, introduction, and if it'll play. And it does not want to play. Well,
it does feel like today is a new day.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's just act like y'all heard Lil Kiki Pimp the Pen for the first time, and
that's like, what a great song.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so one more time for our guest, Donny Luche. Rest in peace, DJ Screw.
Always.
When the anniversary of his passing, literally
5 days ago? It was 5 days ago.
Yeah, 5 days ago. And it was the 22-year anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. Rest in peace, Screw, man.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Reggae Boy Josh, because I know he's at an undisclosed location right now. So shout out to him. Who else want to shout out?
Shout out to everybody.
Everybody, man. But Donnie, you are a proud patron, so you stated that you heard our bonus episode.
Yes.
Get your black ass back in the kitchen. And what are your thoughts on this before I interject? Because I kind of had.
Are we back on this?
But, hey, was I talking to you? Was I talking to you? Was I talking to you? No, Donnie, sir. What are your thoughts?
As many people might not know, if you don't know, but whatever you mean, you'll easily see. I am a very big ass nigga, and I didn't get this big off fast food. So I'm on the side of Youngin and Earl.
Thank you.
Because I come, my mama's making 3 cakes from scratch for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. You know, it's
she about to put up a double.
You know what I'm saying? It's different where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother taught me how to make potato salad the real way. Well, when you go to the store and you get a sack of potatoes and you cut the potatoes and you I'm also a country boy, so I know how to make hog head cheese. It's it's certain things.
Sauce for certain sauce.
Yeah, I you know what I'm saying. We we didn't have chips. We ate pork rinds or crackling. It's different. So it's like a woman not knowing how to cook is like not knowing how to read where I'm from. You feel me? So it's hand to hand.
Yo, I need you like how the Breakfast Club has the rage meter where they used to have the rage meter. like that. Like I need one for myself. Like I don't know what we're gonna call it, but like we just need something because within the main counter. Because like all right, within 1 week, literally 1 week, I have been the villain on Black Variant. I have been the villain on Show Your Work main episode and post game. Today, my best friend in life told me that I am evil and I have a sadistic glee face. Whatever that
What?
means. Yeah. He said that I get joy out of watching people suffer and I have like this like sadistic gleeful face. I don't know what he's talking about. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you encouraging the shit. Okay, so
me too. Me too. The fuck?
I guess this is it. Like this smile, I guess this face right here. I don't know. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode because this nigga just said like you can't read. So
fam, you gotta understand.
I understand, Donny. I too am a country boy. Okay, I may not be a large individual, but I still have fat jaws. Okay, if I found my baby picture, I was humongous as a baby. All right, like I like to eat, and I wasn't saying that you shouldn't be able to eat. All I'm saying is just have some patience. But hey, if you don't want to have patience, who am I, bruh? I'm just a beach ass nigga, man. Like y'all do what y'all do, bruh.
Just
like,
know how to do something. Like even if it's eggs and rice.
See, nigga ain't asking for too much out the gate.
Oh, we know Mr. Chicken and Tacos. We fucking know. Like, all right, like we know. We fucking know.
Oh, I'm gonna go far as this, Larry. Have somebody in your family that know what to do in the kitchen, because we can go to her house. If you can't cook, we'll go to her house.
You
well,
no, you. Nigga said I ain't trying to.
As far as a companion, no. But if we just kicking it, if your auntie know how to cook, you can go there.
Yeah, we did. On that note.
But eventually, something gonna happen. Know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Van. Real one. Thank you, Van. Thank you. I've been thinking about it. I want to let you know right now. I've been thinking about it. Like when I sent this invite, I said, "Oh shit, this might be a 401 no Larry today." So hey, it's all cool. Hey man, salute. That was a great segment. Like that shows y'all why clip of the week is so important because it led us to a top 10 segment of the year last week and a bonus episode where Earl had his flu game and put up 40. So salute to that. No. If it's got to do with Black oppression or morals and values, and he get to use Medgar Evers in a fucking argument, he's gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. Within like 45 seconds.
I was scared some more civil rights leaders gonna get brought up. The longer they count with.
Leave them old Black men. I almost said I ain't gonna call them niggas. Leave them old Black men alone, bro. They did what they supposed to do. You ain't gotta bring up them in your argument to prove your point. Like I fucking get it. Like all right, like we ain't gotta go this far. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll have a conversation with Earl soon. Wink wink soon. Anywho, shout out to you in the comments, Rome. Shout out to Mortal Mondays as well. This is for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Scorpions, your guy. So shout out to Scorpions. Shout out to the Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for the children. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be back in 2 weeks. We took a brief hiatus because this week obviously Thanksgiving's coming and I need to back and I fly Wednesday night. So yeah, I need to dedicate a day to get. I'm looking a little scruffed right now, so I got to get a cut and clean the crib and everything, and then
I'm just cutting him off respectfully to say like we're really doing this episode tonight because we love y'all. Like dead the fuck serious. Like Trust me. If
Nah,
I
you're
didn't,
not.
this was almost the Larry would have been asleep, or Larry would have been playing God of War, or Larry would have been watching Attack on Titan. Like, yeah, like this, yeah. We love y'all, man. So, yeah.
And that's a fact. But yeah, so yeah, this week obviously I put it off for this, and then next week I will still be in New York because I fly. I'll be back home like Wednesday to Thursday night, and then I'll come back on Tuesday. So obviously I can't stream. But it was a good 2 week break. We ended with Mortal Kombat 4, which was a pile of shit. Like I said last week, I tried to say it was good, but like 30% of that game they use for future things, and I'll explain. We're gonna go to the 3D era, we're gonna go to Deadly Alliance and everything. So we'll get to that in 2 weeks. But otherwise, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back consistently December 5th. We got some other bonus content coming up after the holiday. We got something that might be dropping before Thursday. You know what I mean? Aside from 102. So we'll give you that also. I mean, we got some stuff coming. We're gonna be gone for the holiday, but we will still be consistently dropping some stuff and be back on schedule. Pretty much starting next Thursday, which will be 103. So you know what I mean?
Oh man.
That's all.
So while we doing these Jeezy related ass references, are we all still in agreement that 102 is Jeezy's best album
For
and
sure.
better? Okay.
I think it's Jeezy's best rapping album. Best though,
I got Recession edging it out.
it's top 3.
The only okay, so
love Recession.
let me just say this. You say you love what? Recession? Okay.
Recession.
I feel you. I feel that. But let me say this. It's always between 101 and 102 to me. But when I really think about it, I came to the realization that 101 is not better than Trap or Die. So by default, 102 is better. So like if I look at all the mixtapes between 101 and 102, right? As much as I love Can't Ban the Snowman and I Am the Street Dream, they're not better than the Inspiration. Especially if you get to like the Inspiration Deluxe, where it's got I Do This and a lot of shit on there. So to me, it's the best, but hey, it's what we're here for. But
Actually 102 I treat DMX Flesh in My Flesh. Like it's not his best album, but I think it's his best rapping. Like you just want to hear the bars. It's 102. Like I love like the intro. Still On is one of my favorite Jeezy B-sides ever. Like that beat is insane. You know what it is.
See,
like there's a lot. Streets on Lock, even though yes, it's a Gucci diss. I love that song. Sorry everybody.
That's fine. Hey, listen, man. Like you had to pick a side back then. I was not gonna lie. I was Team Jeezy for the most part up until what was the song that did it for me? Was it Cutting Off Fingers? Or was it was 07. And I can't remember what Gucci Mane song did it for me, but like that's why I flipped the set. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was what was the song? I don't know. But if you want to know, you want to get my answer. We do have our Trapaholic DVD watch along on the Patreon right now. So subscribe and watch that. It was a good hour and some change of laughs and just pure ridiculousness. So shout out to Gucci Man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hood Affairs. So I'm gonna ask y'all this then. Do y'all have Recession over 101?
No.
What? Really? Really?
I love it. I love
Man, Recession has Jeezy's hardest intro ever. Ever. Like nothing's gonna top that Recession intro, bro. Nothing. And Dollar Circulate, Who That, Amazing, nigga. Hey man,
I treat
Jeezy won the election, bro. Like I mean, come on, bro. Like what I'm saying.
He really Jeezy Pelosi. Like that's crazy.
Wow.
Yep, you took it there. You said it though. You gave him the ooh.
Title number one.
Title numero uno.
Weird Pelosi. Fuck Nancy. Fuck what she's saying. What was I gonna say? Oh, I treat 101 and recession like I treat.
What the fuck is wrong with him? I'm sorry.
Yo, if you listen to this for 102 episodes, you already know how to do it. Like, I don't
you already know what's up, man.
Like, if you have a problem with it, now I'm saying you don't,
There's
Larry.
no problem.
Don't go listen to some other podcasts. I do not care. Anyways,
I got a question.
This is all.
go ahead,
crazy,
Donnie. What's
brother.
your question? What happened?
Since we're talking about recession, we take it to 2008. Rank these 4 albums in 2008. Recession, Carter 3, Paper Trail, Theater of the Mind. Rank them.
What's the last one?
Theater of the Mind.
Recession, Carter 3, Theater of the Mind, Paper Trail.
Paper Trail is
Actually,
last.
no. Paper Trail, Theater of the Mind.
Paper Trail is last.
Yes.
That is Paper Trail is.
It didn't
Okay.
age well for me.
Do you? All right.
Paper Trail is last because it has the more annoying songs.
If you
Part
want to
3.
if you
Correct.
real,
Part 3. Like
okay.
Lollipop and Miss Officer
Yes.
are annoying, but Live Your Life, Dead and Gone. Oh,
I ain't gonna let in as a T.I. fan. I could definitely second that, bro. Them two
I don't even
songs.
listen to Paper
I'm
Trail.
gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna be the nigga today. Hey, bro, Dead and Gone was fucking fire. I don't give a
It was.
fuck.
No, it was. It
That
was.
shit was fire, bro.
It was a great
When I
song. It
put
was
the
just
album
played
in
out.
and I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. But then I heard it for another 9 months.
KP, hey man, listen, man. You got your own shit that you got going on
Man.
tonight, man. Salute to the
KP,
Black and Brown
salute.
family, man. Salute to you,
Salute to
brothers.
salute to the
Yeah.
legend, KP.
KP,
Happy
real.
Thanksgiving, my boy.
Happy Thanksgiving, my boy. Appreciate you, man.
Whenever you're ready, when you're ready to set that up, hit one of us up.
Yeah. I go vacation, I go Theater of the Mind, I go C3, and I go Paper Trail.
So I'm gonna probably shock you with this. It's literally like recession here, Theater of the Mind, like right here, and then the other shit don't matter. Just being 100 with you. I ain't gonna hold you because Carter 3, like, all right, it's time. Today is my day of me getting off my hot takes that I've been wanting to say, like unpopular truths. So let's put color money, unpopular truth number 1.
Let me write this down, and I'm gonna refresh for 2 seconds.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
2239. All right, cool. Go ahead.
All right. The Carter 3, the album that came out of Carter 3 is an abomination. It is abomination. It should have never. The Drought is Over 2 and Part 4, which are the Carter leaks, are a million times better than the Carter 3. I have not gone back and listened to the Carter 3
in a long time.
Carter 4 has more replay value than Carter 3. it's literally
hey, Shannon Sharp, hey.
It's literally like Pick Your Poison with 1 and 2 is 4. I go 5, and then it's 3. I go 5 over 3, you know?
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Like Carter 4 is like the last, like, please change your name, my brother. But Carter 5, like Carter 3 is like I'm getting my cards fucked up. I'm tired, y'all. Carter 4 with the graduation hat is legit, like, that's the last instance of Wheezy. Not Wayne, but Wheezy. That's the
also
last
the bulk of
instance.
his performance set.
Yes.
He performs like 80% of Carter 4.
Yeah, like, nah, bro. And that's the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I be wanting to say Carter 2 is the best Rome, but I'm not gonna lie. Carter 1 is still immaculate, dog. And you know, some songs are your favorites and better than others and all that. I'm not gonna hold you. The older I get, man, I Miss My Dogs becomes more of a Negro spiritual, bro. I'm sorry, like that shit.
Bro, that was a Negro spiritual from the beginning.
It was, but I'm saying it becomes more over time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just the lasting effect of that song. Like, matter of fact, Let me pull up the Carter 1 track list because I remember Carter 1, but let me go back and look at these track lists and compare because Carter 1 is fucking
All produced by Manny Fresh. Amazing.
mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I say, yeah, nah, yeah, that's
Mostly.
Carter one is my.
Shout out to Rash Smooth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rash Smooth. Him and Wayne did a couple tapes. And
I
Rash
like
Smooth,
one. I like 1 and 2 a lot. 3 is. You know what 3 is like?
3 is a classic
I'm trying to think
moment.
of an analogy that I could think of because it's an album that got leaked. So if I had to describe it, it's like Nas's "I Am."
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. All right, I gotta think about it. I feel
Hear me
you.
out, because the leaked version of "I Am" is infinitely better than the one that came out. Now, the one that came out was still decent because they managed to keep 7 or 8 of the songs that was supposed to be on there, and then they had to remake "Hate Me Now." They had to make "Hate Me Now" out of haste, et cetera, et cetera. So I think the similar situation happened with Wayne, where like some of the songs that made it stayed on there, but then they had to hastily remake make stuff and all that other stuff. It's I don't listen to Carter. I'm not gonna lie, I don't listen to Carter 3 at all. Like
Hell, fuck it, man.
I don't.
Summer Jam scream myself. Fuck no. Like
Paper Trail
I'm not.
aged terribly too. Paper Trail
I
is
mean,
terrible.
listen. The Carter documentary is fucking great, and
Great, great,
I
great, great as the same man.
yeah, I might have to do that for a watch along soon, y'all. So I'll keep y'all posted on that because I do have that documentary still. But nah, that's just like nah, because in the annals of what Wayne did, like that's nowhere near the top for me. Now, I still think like Wayne's magnum opus of like his best rapping to me. It's unpopular, but I still say the drought is over too because that's the original. That's what the Carter 3 was supposed to be. Because if you remember, there was a Carter 3 leak in '06 that had Mr. Postman and all that shit on. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't trying to hear that shit like that. I'm glad that shit got leaked out. Like, but the '07 leak, what was supposed to be Carter 3, that to me is his best. But in the more popular opinion, I don't think Wayne was a better rapper in the world than when he was on Dedication 2. So it's like it's kind of hard because like Dedication 1 is still Carter 1 era. You know what I'm saying? But Carter 1, I don't know, man. That's Carter 1 still a bad bitch, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Carter 1 still a cold motherfucker, man. Like, because I mean, like, here's the track list for everybody. Let me get it on a bigger scale. So we have Walk In, Go DJ. This is the Carter. I'm the Birdman Jr. I miss my dogs. We don't. I'm on the Heat, Cash Money, Millionaires. Keep in mind, he was doing a lot, and he's all solo too. It's barely any features on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, I'm gonna cut you off.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. That you can still play that from top to back now, bro. Like
no interruptions, no skips.
none.
Carter was a solid project.
No, like, it's crazy. It's crazy that like he said, like when he says that the Carter 1 was him rapping how he always wanted to rap, and Manny Fresh produced this whole album. And Lights Out and 500 Degrees and The Blackest Side, he was rapping how Baby wanted him to rap. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's how that's when I knew he was cold.
Yeah.
I knew he was cold.
Yeah, he was being forced to rap that way, dog. And then even still, like, to follow it up with this classic, like, bruh. Now, I ain't gonna lie, like, The Mob is hands down his best intro ever. Like,
yes.
Man.
Yes.
Like, that shit to this day. Like, I could be in a fucking grocery store, but if Cash Money, Young Money, motherfuck the other side. Oh shit, hold up. Like it's ugly at that point.
Look at the first 5 songs on this album. Look at these first.
Bro, Money. But do y'all remember where y'all were when y'all heard the full version of Money on My Mind? Because remember it was in the end of that video. But then but then the full version, yeah, man. Yeah. Then you got Fireman, Mo Fire, Best Rapper Alive, Lock and Load, Oh No, shout out to the GOAT Currency on Grown Man, Hit 'Em Up, Carter 2, Hustler Music, Receipt. Yo, I be seeing niggas hate on Shooter. Shooter was fucking hard, bro. Like, I know, like,
yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say.
Shooter was cool.
No, No. Hold on. Let me summer jam stream.
Shooter better than tie my hands.
Let me do this real quick. No, but shit. So let me just say this, man. Just because you got the white man on the R&B hook on the song, like I noticed niggas like to hate that shit. Like they hate the Robin Thicke hook, the Justin Timberlake hook and shit. The fucking what's my man's name from the blog era? Mike
Posner.
Mike Posner. Like I know y'all motherfuckers hate the that niggas got me spitting and shit. Y'all hate the white man.
Listen, man, Mike Posner, please don't go. It's still heat, bro.
Hey, bro. Shout out to Mike.
Don't let them fool you.
I know Mike Posner like to run like he Forrest Gump and just walk the earth and shit, but still, like, yeah, man.
Nah, Shooter's a good song. I mean, Shooter's pretty much Shooter's a remake, pretty much, but it's a good song. Because that was, I think it was Robin Thicke's solo song when he wouldn't want to show his face.
Yeah, when he had long hair and shit. Yeah,
when this motherfucker thought he was Hoover 2 Guerrero or something, but.
Oh, I got a funny story about Hoover 2 in a second. Nah.
Juice.
The juice, baby. The real juice. Shout out to OJ and OJ. But that's the juice to me, Hoovy. Shout out to the juice, man. Man, then Fly Out, Feel Me. Like these were some hard ass songs, man. So I got Carter 2, but it's barely above Carter 1 for me though. So yeah, nah. But Donnie, one thing that I will say though, that was great about this time in the South and just Southern rap is that, bruh, like everybody was getting their shit off, bruh. Like today, I randomly heard Plies Dano verse for the first time in like 12 years, and I forgot how hard that shit was, bruh.
Honestly, in like
went from 2 ounces to a Maserati.
With my first rap shit, my chops for everybody.
Yeah, I don't remember no non-Southern albums coming out in 2008.
Nah,
there wasn't a lot. There was a lot of good ones.
It wasn't it like Hero by Nas? It was like wasn't like the Nas album. Not
Untitled was like 07, 08.
Yeah.
That was 08. What else is 08? Because Hove didn't drop that trash till 09.
Kingdom Come was 07. Blueprint 3 was 09.
No, Kingdom Come was 06.
I'm sorry, Kingdom Come was 06. American Gangster was 07.
Yeah. No, what we talking? Yeah, what was 08? That wasn't the South. That was good. Damn, because like
08 as a rap year seems like the end of an era and the beginning of a shift.
It was because
didn't Triller come out in 2008?
Yeah.
What I thought that was 07. That Triller.
That was 08. That was Nelly's best.
It got pushed back. Yeah. Okay.
Nelly's best version.
There's a lot of stuff. I see DJ Khaled here. Flow Rider.
Saf.
Okay. Ron Browse came out around this time, so do what you do what you will with that information. Like you about to jump out the window with this one?
Came on my radio and I wanted to throw something.
Yo, you know what's so crazy about Ron Browse? Ron Browse produced Ether. He produced for Big L. He produced Blow It Out for Ludacris.
Yeah, man. I ain't got
nothing.
And
he does A-Rap money.
Hey, because I didn't have the drop, bro, but I promise I was gonna hit the boy. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, bro, no, I know y'all don't care. It's crazy that he did all that like solo.
Speaking of A-Rap,
Around the world, Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who's watching.
Pop Champagne is my shit.
Happy Thanksgiving for everybody who's driving with the kids kicking the back of the airplane seat or the car. I hope everybody in your minivan has headphones, because today we're gonna talk our shit.
Nah, Joshua, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me be real with you, my brother. I love you. But if you was one of them Skull Gang chain around the jeans,
that was me. That was me.
Hey,
watch your mouth, Larry. Watch your mouth.
Hey, listen.
It was an error.
We're not gonna do here. You've been sitting against him way too long. Let me say something, okay? That was a very strange era. It was very strange. But a lot of y'all are wearing chrome hearts now. You're putting rhinestones on your belt buckles again.
Same
Your
thing.
BB
Same
belted
thing.
all the way the fuck out.
It's the same thing.
It was a weird era. It was a weird time. But remember where you got it from. Because y'all the same thing. I'm not saying you do it, like, but like, oh, New York this, New York that. But you motherfuckers all wearing chrome hearts. I'm just saying. Y'all were slandering Averexes 5 years ago. No. Put the feedback on me. Y'all were slandering Averexes 5 years ago. Now everybody want to go to Daniel's Leather. Oh, my friend Daniel. I haven't seen him in 10 years. No, that's not what
Talk to him about the leathers. Talk to him about the leathers.
A weird era. We know it was a weird era. But the fact that y'all want to go out your way to slander certain people from certain regions, but you're copying the trends that were from 15 years ago that you once slandered, we're not going to do that. And I know a lot of y'all come back. Y'all be fucking lying to yourselves. You're lying. Listen, your mother will be ashamed with the amount of shit y'all be lying about. Y'all are fucking lying. I'm done. I'll be chilling, man. I'll be seeing y'all be a little sweet joke, a little sweet listening with you, whatever. That shit will get you hurt. Like Weezy said in 101. Larry, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Dropping rice and shit.
You think he me?
Nah, man.
I'm
trying to be cool. I try to be a human being and see like human beings understand the margin of errors. But nah, bro, we're not doing that no more. You do some fuck. I'm just gonna call it out as soon as that happens. No, you were not saying that 6 months ago. You're a fucking liar and a fugazi. Word to Charlie Wingate. Free Max B feet away. Like
ow.
All right, I got the 2008.
Donnie, if I offend anybody, I'm sorry. I wasn't to offend anybody in these 5 people in this podcast or not. Everybody listening, please smash the like button, subscribe, and if you don't, you're a loser. I can tell.
My brother, all I was trying to say was that I had a famous Stars and Straps belt buckle, but that's it. It was rhinestone, but that's as far as I went. That's all I was trying to say.
But Larry, here's the thing.
I get you. No. I get you. You
understand,
I understand. Like I was. Listen. I wanted to be like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I did. Like I was misguided. Okay. Like I'm not gonna act like I wasn't, but. I'm just saying to Jeshua, like, yo, the idea of Jeshua just being out and play like Ether boy, like
that was getting played. It was a weird era.
Oh, look, and Wallace is on the Summer Jam screen. And, oh yeah, I'm looking at you, motherfuckers. That Find Your Love remix is ass. Since I'm getting out the paint.
Hey, no.
Yeah. This is what we're doing today.
Pull out the
knife.
Nelson, pull out the knife. It's ready. We got to cut. We got to cut.
I got the 08 rap album.
All right, go, Donnie. Go ahead, please.
We got Rising Down by the Roots. We got Paper Trail. We got Tronic by Black Milk. We got The Renaissance by Q-Tip. We got we got A Pledge of Allegiance to the Ground by Killer Mike.
Underrated.
We got Merge the President. We got Two Trill, which is a classic by Bun B.
Yeah,
we got, you know what I'm saying? Great We got White Van Music by Jake One.
Okay.
We got 808s. Oh yeah, 808s is a rap album, I guess. We got Untitled. We got The Recession. We got Johnson & Johnson by Blue. We got Pro Tools by Jizza. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard that.
Wow.
We got Emeritus by Scarface. We got Dub Lib AM King of the Wig Flip by Madlib.
Wow.
Shout out to Madlib.
We got $11 by Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. Oh, we got LAX by The Game. Oh,
hip hop. Shout out to the Funky Homo Sapien.
We got Sweet Lord by Knife Wonder. We got Ego Tripping by Snoop. We got HNIC Part 2 by Prodigy.
Okay. That did come out.
We got Third World by Motor Technique. I have a story about this album. I hate it so much. We got Definition of Real by Plies. Triller by Rick Ross.
That was like
classic.
We got the current. We got the 2008 Queen of New York, Lil Mama, Voice of the Young People.
Ooh.
we got P
It's
Rock.
popping. It's popping. It's popping.
Raw footage by Ice Cube. We got the Humdinger by Nappy Roots. Shout out to them. We got Universal Mind Control by Common.
Oh man, that's a certified weed plate. I was mad up on that.
We
That's
got
a certified.
I thought he was in the hype it up. He says a certified weed plate.
That's a universal weed plate.
We got
Universal weed plate.
We got
Title
the
number
final
2
album by Todd Smith, Exit 13. We got 3-6 Mafia, Last to Walk. And we got the Ball Street Journal by E40.
Okay. Can I be honest about? Can I be honest about Last 2 Walk?
Yes, please.
That was when niggas was getting their money. Let them get their money.
Nah.
It's all I hear for a pimp.
Nah. Because listen, let me tell y'all. Trey could probably vouch for me for this. When the first time I heard Doughboy Fresh,
Fire.
I thought these niggas was finna run the fucking gambit. But then I heard Lolly Pop That Body, and I gave up hope. That
Tiesto ain't do it for you.
Hey Larry, I got 2 words for you. The white bitches. The white bitches curtailed the album.
Shout out to that great legendary MTV show Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. But shout out to Hollywood Frasier as well. You know what I'm saying? Because when Webby said, when Juicy said I know a little freak in Hollywood, he wasn't talking about California. He was talking about, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Bay Area home for me. But yeah, I lost it, bro. It was over with. I mean, I get it. Paul was going through a lot, but
they got DJ Unk and Good Charlotte on this album. Holy smokes!
Shout out to DJ Unk.
Shout out to DJ Unk, but that is a lot.
White bitches.
Listen, man, 2008 was a very weird time because like there was a lot of either like it's like you either was firm, put your flag on the Iwo Jima hip hop, or it was we going to the future, or it was we were stuck in both and don't know what to do.
But you want to know what it was, Nelson? It was them EDM niggas and Black Eyed Peas and LMFAO. They was getting too much money. Niggas tried to figure it out.
Yeah, they were trying to get the money.
Hey, Soulja Boy fucked up the game. A Mississippi nigga fucked the game up. That's all I gotta say. That's what happened.
Who talking about David Banner?
No, Soulja Boy.
David Banner did fuck the game up though. Let's keep it real.
He did.
David Banner changed the sound of the game. We might not want to talk. Niggas might not want to admit that, but I'm gonna say this though, as I pull up something that we mentioned in the post game, but this is kind of cool to look at nowadays. I think it was 2 things. I think honestly, just keeping it G. The mixtape fucked the game up in all aspects when you really like look at it, because this is when mixtapes started to take over. And I mean, we naming some trash ass albums that nobody care about. But if I don't have the time today, but if I would literally told y'all all the mixtapes that came out in 2008, y'all would be like, whoa.
Mixtapes was fire.
Exactly. So let's take a look at, this was also the time too where like we started to notice really like who was up and coming. So niggas listen, I'm gonna take you bite to this. Salute to All White, because this is the 15-year anniversary of this. The double XL cover, the OG freshman cover, and Color Money. This is gonna be a good segment. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't aware of. I had heard the hype about Saigon. I really didn't care though, being real with you, but I can't tell you.
We were talking about him 2 hours ago. We'll get to him.
I can't tell you though. I know. Shout out to him and Havoc doing a pod together. That's great. Squashing beef, being grown men reminds me of somebody. Can't put my name on it, but shout out to the guys I really cared about on this list are the 2 at the top, Plies and Zoe, and the 4 at the bottom, Boosie, Lupe, Rich Boy. What you say?
Shit out of this cover.
Yeah,
they won overwhelmingly. Look at Oh my god!
It was Saigon, Joel, and Pat. That was it.
Young Dro had a 7-year drought, and he's still killing them.
For real, he's
Hey,
still
no,
living.
Well,
Donnie,
As far as-
hold on. Donnie, me and you the same age. Brother, we are not doing this to freeze. We
Oh,
not
you're right.
doing this to freeze. Nick, hold
You're
up,
right.
nigga. I was
Hey.
in hey, relax.
Young Dro's number one on the list of artists that would have benefited greatly from the streaming era. Greatly.
I ain't gonna on this list, I ain't gonna
What I'm talking about, period.
I can't say that. Boosie right there. Boosie right there.
I'm looking at this. Lupe is the best artist out of like back then and now. For an artist, not like personal favorite. Personal favorite is Boosie. It then implies, and then Lupe,
I mean,
and then Young Dro right after Lupe.
Well, Boosie. The thing about Boosie is once he came home, he fell off. But he stole flashes of old Boosie.
Yo, Boosie with Mo 3. That was a
crazy comment. That's a crazy comment. That is a
Never
Y'all
changed,
know.
Joshua. Never changed.
Yawa. Shout out to
shout
Pat
out
Poose
to
with
Cooper
the,
Projects. I'll just say that. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Cooper Projects.
Shout out to Pat Poose with the bandana printed on the fitted. Tied
Ahead
to
of
the
his
back.
time.
He never ceases to amaze me. Papoose.
My nigga Lupe got the Afghan on. Look at the size of these niggas' clothes. Look at the size of the chain. That's the
Lupe
top.
is the reason B.O.B. has a career. Honestly,
Man, everybody's the reason B.O.B. has a career.
like
That is
all
also
the
true.
big records he got, they were given to Lupe first, and Lupe was
You know what's crazy?
Yeah,
That's what started his
Mhm.
beef with his label. It was like, nah, so they just gave it to B.O.B.
The funny part is like with Saigon, like I ain't gonna hold you. He had a couple solid tapes. I don't know what happened in between his album not dropping, but that album
He
was like
couldn't make a
6.
song to save his life, Nelson. That's why.
Nah,
Come on,
Greatest
you know
Song
that.
and everything was not bad. It just came out. It took forever to come out.
So
Yeah, but it had no songs.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. Just Blaze put his foot in that album with them damn transitions, bro.
let me go back though real quick. Now that I came back,
Because he had Welcome to Saigon. He had a Gangsta Grills. Saigon had a Gangsta Grills, which is crazy.
I didn't care, bro.
I know you didn't care. I know nobody. I know all of you did not care.
No, why?
Because he had decent. Wait, real quick. Because he had decent songs. Like he had the Entourage thing. Color Purple was a good song. Come Again's a good song. There's another Contraband. Like he had some good songs. It's just like that's all it was. It was just very like, you know what it is. Let me explain it. Let me get back.
Break it down.
We fell into every New York rapper at this time fell into the we want to bring New York back thing.
Yeah. Oh, that was
And
a
then
hard
Era, it's still going on. Fuck are you talking about? Like it's still going on.
No,
No,
well, I'm talking about
not anymore.
It was like
not anymore. It was
Yeah.
literally like you know when you get a resume and it's like your mission statement at the top. Every rapper mission statement: I'm bringing New York back. Not even a song out, not a thing. It's like, bro, just put the fucking music out and just let it happen.
I'm restoring the feeling, Nelson. That's what they say.
None of them drill. Like I know everybody like the joke on the drill cats and make their little jokes, but none of them dudes be like, I'm bringing New York back. It's bro, we're gonna put this shit out. If you like it, cool. If you don't, suck my dick. That's literally their mantra. That's their motto. They don't care.
I'm gonna let you.
Every New York cat from 07 to 14 was, I'm gonna bring New York back, and I'm gonna bring New York back, and we're gonna bring. It's like, bro, that we're not with that. That's over. Just make your music and just let it happen. And that's a problem. Like them two cats on that cover from New York, they are to blame for that, amongst a multitude of other people. It's another discussion for another day. But this was that era, and this was a nasty era.
Nasty, yeah, that was a nasty.
My brother. Today's the day. That might be the title number 3. Today's the day. Nah, because it's not the rappers and the artists anymore. that I'm gonna bring New York back. But like, this is why I have my issue with like the current powers at be. This ain't got nothing to do against the people of New York. I love New York. Shout out to New York, but the powers that be. This is why I have a problem.
Who are these powers, Larry?
You know these devils, Winston. You know them. Come
We
on.
know them niggas.
You know them.
Okay.
You know. I ain't gotta say no names because I ain't trying to get our shit sniped. But you know the names. Like this is my problem. Like it's not that like you guys are screaming and waving the flag now, but one New York artist gets one good hit, right? And I can acknowledge a good hit when I hear it, right?
It doesn't have to be good, Larry. It can be
let me go, brother. Let me go. And then the support doesn't become organic; it becomes insufferable. And I'll go ahead and say one in particular, like, yo, I love that Ice Spice is living her best life, and she's a wonderful young lady. Salute to Ice Spice, right? But the way people are just like acting like Ice Spice is the greatest thing on God's green earth, it's disgusting. You know what it reminds me of? I'm gonna take it back, and Donnie, I need your backup for this. Like, Donnie, do you remember? Not you, Nelson, but with them New York niggas try to tell us that Future was over with because Designer was here to stay?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you remember when niggas was talking about Timmy Turner?
Tax was a piece of shit for that.
Oh yeah. And that's like every little glimpse. Not the Trail Cats so much now. It has calmed down, Nelson. I will give you that. But it's like every time New York gets one good song, just one, it's like, oh, we bite. No.
All right, so let me tell you something. Did you hear the years that I mentioned?
I did, but Designer is 2016, and that was insufferable. And you're right.
All right, that was the last one.
You're right. From 07 to 2014, right? It was definitely I'm good. Like like you said, the mission statement, and I'll even go any further. Like I remember when Joey Badass had dropped 99, right? And he was coming out the Pro Era tapes. And he was like, "Oh man, I'm bringing New York back. I'm putting the city on my back," and niggas didn't care, right? Like it's like, okay, great projects, but the city of New York wasn't fucking with them, right? But I just think that, yeah, and Joshua, I'm glad you're not a part of that generation either. Like them niggas is weird and herbs, nasty boot cut.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like it's
I'm
nasty.
not gonna lie too. When that Joey Badass shit happened, I ain't listened to him for a while because that pissed me off. I stopped listening to that. Like it pissed. I'm like, bro. I was just like, bro. I remember just like it literally felt like it's like watching Julius Randle play basketball. Like, goddamn, you had 30 and 10, but you decided to make a terrible fucking turnover, and I want to throw my phone out the window because you just decided to just throw the game away.
So
literally was very badass than we. I'm just like,
Rome. Let me hold before y'all go. Rome, let me clarify this too, because I don't want this to sound like I'm just like the New York hater. Listen, Nelson knows I love New York music, and as a part of that era, we did get Max B, Free Max. We did get some good gym tapes. We got some wonderful soul tapes, and There Is No Competition. Boss of all bosses happened during this time. So,
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got some, pro era and what they were doing. The ASAP Mob. We had Flatbush Zombies. We had World's Fair. We had Bodega Bams. We had, who am I forgetting? Action Bronson in his prime.
Most of that wasn't respected though, Larry. That's the most fucked up part. Most of that wasn't.
Oh no, but because they were, I'll talk about it when Earl comes on because they were watching the throne, and I'll explain why that ruined hip hop. I'll explain that later. But
that whole ASAP conglomerate affiliation was a big deal.
Yeah, but that was the problem though. The radio wanted to play, bullshit, and that's at the time when radio still mattered the way it did. And it honestly, that is what I'm getting at, like as far as like the people that be the radio and shit like that. But yeah,
the person that New York should have championed, but they probably couldn't because of politics. French
Who?
Montana. French.
French champion. You got champion.
I think French got champion
because of
Oh!
you know what I'm saying, who he was his beat. He couldn't lean all the way into French.
But French was already a fucking, not in a positive way, but the street way. He was already a hot nigga outside at that point.
Yeah, because French had to go. French had to go to the French got
French
hot,
had to go to Atlanta,
and he got hot by doing his Atlanta collabs, his
Memphis
collabs.
But once French left Atlanta, he went back. He came back.
But he was already hot though when he left. Like Donny. By the time he left Atlanta, he already put in the work to come back as an artist because he wasn't respected as an artist. He was like really. French Montana was like a fucking when that DVD shit, niggas was looking at him like fucking academics back then.
Yeah, and then honestly, by the time okay, here's the thing, French wasn't gonna get his respect that you're talking about, Donnie, because look at how French was established in 2012. In 2012, it's the Stay Scheming verse, it's Shot Caller, and it's fucking Pop That.
And then that's off, and then all of his first shit is just off of the back of Max B and Akon.
That was the biggest critique of French is he can't make a song by himself. That was his biggest critique for the longest time. So if you even look at it now, that's still a critique of him. It's like, yo, can he make a song by himself? But that's the thing.
There's another one too.
Biggest song ever, he got 22 words on it.
You want to know his second? You want to know his second biggest critique?
What?
Can he make a song without a feature? And can he make a song that does not flip an old New York song?
Exactly. So
Shot Caller is Lords of the Underground. Pop That is what it is. Off the Rip, which I love, is a rampage flip. Stay Scheming, which nobody knows, is a Nas lead song.
Yo, is Bring Them Things and Flip? Because that song be in every movie. Bring Them Things with him and Pharrell. Is that a flip? Or is that a
no? That's a early New York '90s type beat.
Yeah, that song.
No, that one, Bring Them Things was fine. Bring Them Things was fine. But Stay Scheming is a Nas song that nobody knows about.
But I mean, it's that's the thing though about French though. It's hard to champion somebody when you're not at the end of the day. Yes, I love the Coke Boy mixtapes. Trey will tell you, I was probably one of the few niggas out here that was actually a French fan for real. You know what I'm saying?
Really was.
This nigga Larry was out here sipping Grand Cru. He was like, what is you doing?
Because shout to the Larry Montana days. That was not because of French stuff.
That's the Molly era. Already know. That was back when niggas was on Molly.
But yeah, I always respected French, but it's kind of hard to give somebody that when okay, I love Excuse My French, but this is a classic album. No. Fuck no. So I'm saying
French don't got no classic albums.
No, that's what I'm saying. And
he got Mac and Cheese. Mac and Cheese is a classic.
Mac and Cheese 2 is a fucking classic. I will go on a hill and say Mac and Cheese 1 and 2 are fucking classic.
Grease.
Coke Wave 1 and 2 are classics. But damn. But it's just hard. So that's the thing. New York, I want to save this Watch the Throne topic for Earl if Earl shows up because I can't wait to fry Jay-Z in his face. But yeah, I just think that there was still this illusion of hierarchy in New York where people just it was still Jay is up here, but it's kind of hard to have Jay up here when Jay ain't even sitting down on the quote unquote throne. That nigga just pops up when he wants to. So like when you do that, you hold certain shit to this standard, and I think that's the problem. I think if the radio would have embraced what was happening with the mixtapes in the underground, it would have been better. But you know, when Ebro goes on radio and says, "I don't want to see a video of you niggas," you know, sitting in a room smoking weed with your friends, but then turns around and plays every Chief Keef song where he was doing the same shit. Like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying?
So I can tell you what that was. That was him trying to radio shock jock in comparison to Charlemagne, because on Math Hava shit, well, which like I heard through Wind Up Mad Times, like Cypher and Peter Rosenberg, they was like, nah, we're not doing that shit. Like, we're not gonna just be on that type of bullshit. Like, if we're gonna be on bullshit, it's gonna be on our own. We ain't gonna be out here calling out niggas' music for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember when Ebro would ask every artist what they thought about the Migos. But
Yo, like,
I remember it would be like some R&B artist.
because
Like,
what I'm saying, like, they still like.
You remember when Playboy Cardi went up there?
Dog, but like, it's like, bro, like, all right,
it took ASAP Mob to say like, nah, you tripping. They got this song on that mixtape called Breaking Knees. You need to listen to that shit. You tripping.
But like,
I think it was ASAP Nas who said that shit.
But like, that's the thing though. Like what I'm saying, Donnie, like it was still like not the people of New York, but like the culture. It was like, as far as like radio and the powers that be, it's like, yeah, we fuck with the South, but let's try to create some controversy. But it's like, when has the South not had eccentric personalities? Because if you go back through the history, like we've all had some characters, like, you know, going back to Bushwick Bill, you know what I'm saying? Crunchy Black, you know, today it's Kodak, it's, you know, whoever you want to say that's just
Young
like,
Boy is a lot
the entire state of Florida. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The entire state.
Larry, you want to know what it was in Nelson? Let me know if this statement is correct. At the time, niggas had to go to New York to do business. You had 10 interviews in New York that you had to do. And also culturally, you just had to be in the city. Now, you don't have to go to New York. You don't have to
go to the radio stations.
Yeah. You don't even have to go to New York State, nigga, unless you're going to Madison Square Garden to perform. You don't have to go.
They'll go on the radar. They'll go on the radar with Gay P for they go do, and Gay P's a Power 105 guy now, but like he still has his own thing, and you can go there before you go to somebody else. Exactly. I just think too with that, like there was a huge disconnect because at that point when they were doing all that shit, nobody was listening to the radio in New York, including me.
Yeah, Larry, that's another thing. Nobody gives a fuck about the radio.
I was checked out of the radio, like honestly,
it's not okay.
I was checked out of the boy. What I'm saying as somebody who was as somebody who was there when this was all happening, they were like the disconnect was very clear.
Yeah, and that one was like super shiny
like,
shit.
Bro, I don't like whatever's if it's hot, it's gonna get played. We're gonna find it on Dat Piff for live mixtapes, or I mean the file sharing shit was still a thing. So we're gonna find it somehow, some way. Like if it's on the radio, cool. Like, and if it's not, well, bro, I could go somewhere in Brooklyn or somewhere in Manhattan or somewhere in Queens and hear it no matter what. Doesn't matter.
What niggas said, iPods and phones, it was over for radio.
Yeah, like the thing is, they thought like a lot of the New York people, especially fucking Ebro, thought like he was able to just go and bring the New York radio back by doing weird shot jock shit. He thought he was Ebro Stern, and like that shit not gonna work for you, bro. Like that's not your style. That's not your swag. It's not gonna work. We like what we like. Like we could, you know, and that's been going on even before then. Even when Lil Jon and them came through, like they tried to do the whole like, oh, like we gonna fuck with John, and it's like we fucked with John, just like some of the rappers in New York did. Like this rapper that's on our screen right now.
So let's. I literally just found this, so let's see what like. Apparently, this goes synergy. This goes in what we're saying. Let's see what Jim got to say about this.
You see, when they came to our place in the hip hop race for a long time we've been in the last place. I can't say that wholeheartedly. One of the reasons is because we all know what New York is about. Everybody wants to be the man. And every few years, is one person that's unanimously New York. You know what I mean? It goes back. To 50 had it. Puffy would have it. I mean, Jay would have it. Puffy would have it. Nas would have it. Then 50 came out. 50 had it. Like it goes in those cycles, but it's never been a united thing where everybody is helping each other to become unanimously that man. What we've been doing recently in this past couple of years is unifying the city in a way that has never been seen before.
Okay. Yeah.
No, he's
I
not
want
wrong.
that. Well, that last statement. The last statement was
All right, let's talk about the times when it seemed like New York as a whole was united. Let's just discuss that. The only times I remember, no,
Go ahead.
only time I remember, 98, and we'll say 2011, 2012. When it was ASAP and everybody was just running with ASAP on the underground.
New York. That was quote unquote New
It was
York.
the whole New York era. Those were the
Yeah.
only times. Aside from that, it's always been an issue because even you could say in 93 and 94 and 95,
The niggas hated Big.
they were all sublim. Like they were cool. Like it was like, but it was very cliquish. It was like Queensbridge and Wu-Tang were cool. Then it was like Biggie and Puffy were by themselves. Then it was like these people were by themselves. The last
Niggas
time
chose Nas over Jay-Z inside of New York.
was 98. Was when it was like it was Rockefeller, Rough Riders, and there was that little in Murder Inc. Like when Def Jam got saved, which that's really the only other time. After that, then that splintered off because infighting and people putting shit in DMX's ear and vice versa. And yes, I was going to say it, but I'm glad somebody else said it. It was that. Then, then you go
Ashanti,
into,
call me.
and then you go into the 50 Cent. Then you go to the 50 Cent Ja Rule shit, and that turned into a whole nother thing because once that happened, then it was you got to pick a side. Then it's like Dipset and Rockefeller have their own internal conflict. That's all a split. So there's been two united fronts that I can remember. It's 98 when it was Rockefeller, Rough Riders, and Cam and Nori and the Locks and that. And Nas and Mob were kind of in their own lane, and Wu-Tang was they were kind of the 5-year plan was over. Let's just put it that way. Even though they were making good music still, but they kind of was
5 years.
It's 5 years, but they were kind of in their own thing. And then there's the New York era, but that's really it. And then honestly, they could have had something. As much as people hate for me to say it, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it, the Joe era. But then Pop Smoke passed away, and that killed everything. Because Pop Smoke passes, then one guy goes to jail. Then when one guy comes back out, another guy goes back. Like a lot of people don't know this because they're not tapped in, and that's fine. I'm not knocking you for not being tapped in, but reading up on it and just seeing, I'm like, damn, this dude was in jail like for this one for what? Like I wouldn't even know. So it was that. It's the shuffling revolving door of somebody's going to jail for one thing, get knocked for another thing. Then somebody who's supposed to be like the next guy up went to jail. Like it's just there's too much going on. So, and I think that's why New York's been where it's been. It's just every time there's a chance for them to be cool, like shit just goes
hold that take for me. So this is my thesis on it. It's a couple things. You're right about 98, but I feel like anytime somebody as major as like B.I.G. does, I think that's when people come together. We saw it on the West Coast with Pac, and hopefully the same thing happens in the South with Takeoff and some of these other people. Like, I mean, just on a personal note, like, bruh, I'm seeing Bread Gang in Gucci studios, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing Gucci artists with Bread, like with some of them niggas. Like, if Gucci and Gotti can squash the beef, cool. If not, it is what it is. But I mean, I think it's time. personally, but that goes into it. As far as like what I was saying earlier about like the radio, yeah, won't nobody listen to the radio, but the thing that's the problem is this is the time where these radio host personalities, the people that be, were switching to YouTube and stuff like that, and that's all that was perpetuated. It's all false, it's all bullshit, but obviously we see academics and other people now thrive off of false perpetuations and bullshit. And with the drill cats, yeah, I do think they are united to a certain degree, but I'm gonna summer jam my screen to say just one thing. 6ix9ine wasn't finna let y'all have shit. Like that little diabolical redhead motherfucker wasn't finna let niggas have shit.
I think it was.
He was gonna beef his way, pause, to the top. Like,
honestly, no. I'm being honest with you. I'm saying it because like I was tapped into it, but not all. Like I didn't care what he did, but like somebody would have got him, or somebody would have stopped that shit. Because there were a lot of people who made sure, like they were like it was on some we good, but if this motherfucker steps in, this rainbow haired mother, like they were all doing a little subliminals, waiting for that shit to happen. Like they were just like, well, you're not gonna stop us from what we're doing.
I will say this. Prior to that pale motherfucker showing up in 2018. Not New York, but the East Coast from like 2015 to 2017 seemed united on it was like very melodic 2 years for them. PNB, Fetty, A Boogie, like it was like from like 2015 to like 2018, like that little section, like the East Coast. I wouldn't say just New York, but Philly, Jersey,
and New York.
They had some movement.
Hear this nigga, man?
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Donny was laughing at him sneaky link. Donny came through the sneaky link. Damn.
That's horrible. But nah, like they
he's not wrong. But
that's
true, yeah.
Yeah, you hear this shit, bro? I know you chilling, but you hear this shit, bro? Like, yeah, he got it, bro.
They had a little collective on the radio.
Winston.
Yeah, man.
Like radio wise, they had that little collective going.
Nah, man.
I was saying, but no, he ain't lying though, because it was a point in time where it felt like that northern East Coast was.
Yeah,
boys was together.
I've had 8 songs on the radio.
If they stayed on that, if they stayed on that tip,
yeah. If they would have blended in with the
it would have been competitive.
And Joey, like if they would have like blended in, because that's what Atlanta be doing. Like Atlanta do that. Like Future go do a record with Earth Gang because that's like just because like why not? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like Jeter go do a record on motherfucker another Atlanta nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And if that Northeast would have like blended a little bit, they could have had some traction. But then the next year that pale motherfucker came out. I was like, why is this nigga yelling? What is going on? Where is the melody? Where is the play?
That fake ass Waka Flocka was like,
you know what's crazy? There's actually 2 songs I liked. And it wasn't because of him. The first one was because of the beat, and the second one was because of the 2 people you mentioned, Fetty Wap and A Boogie with the hoodie.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker had some shit. He had some shit with him.
Oh, by the way, I'm never gonna mention old boy who shot old girl ever. So we not gonna. I'm not even gonna.
Who you talking about?
Oh yeah.
He can bring it up. That's that's a whole nother.
I mean, J.R. Ryan,
Put in the private chat. I have no idea.
I know what he means, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I'm gonna say it.
A little short, man.
I'm gonna say I think Pop Smoke.
We're
also not talking about Bobby either. When Bobby and Roddy came out.
All right.
Wait, no. Because there was Bobby and Roddy. They were cool.
They're like
they went to jail and they were
cool.
Because I went to a concert and we got locked up.
Canada.
Yeah.
It's Canada. Fuck him.
Hold on.
And then They go to jail. There's this whole. Then there's the singing dudes came through. They was doing their thing. Then that rainbow motherfucker came through, and then that kind of died out because you know what happened. And then it's like Pop Smoke comes through, and it's like there's this new,
with a blend of all of those sounds.
and then there was this new like, oh shit, this is coming through. But then fucking, if you ask me, I think Pop Smoke passing away set New York back another 5 years.
I'm not gonna disagree
Because there was because he had a lot of those guys who he wanted to bring with him are just they're kind of meandering. They either got signed in deals, and it's like once he passed away, the label stopped giving a fuck about them, or they went to jail. Like I'd be telling y'all about some of these guys, and you're like, all right, cool. And I'm like, but I bet you if Pop Smoke was talking about it, not y'all, but I'm saying like people will be talking about them more. But
and then you tried to put it all on Fabio's back, and I'm like, he too old for that shit.
Which is also true. Bro, everybody's bringing up Fabio, and I'm like, bro, I can name 4 or 5 of them dudes.
Wow. Nelson,
Fabio back. You put on Fabio back. Fabio looking like Larry Bird in the '92 Olympics, bro. He got to lay on his back when he not rapping.
Goodness gracious.
But like, yeah, like you had so many people. Like I mentioned the guys. Like there's Chef G, who's now in jail. Sleepy Hollow, who is now in jail. Busy Banks finally got out of jail after he really had a SWAT raid in his apartment for marijuana. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't know what happened. But there's that. There's like the Ross Swishes and all that. Like that just fucking set everything back. Because then there was like a new wave of guys, and now nobody cares.
Can I just say I want a GoFundMe made by the end of the night, and what I want funded, I need somebody to fund Fabio Foreign in a spelling bee. I need that shit expeditiously.
Nah, for sure. For sure. Nah, but so all right. So let me.
You probably can't even spell his name.
Probably can't. But let me.
After this, let's get back to the funny shit. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna recap some shit from earlier, and then I'm gonna ask, and I'm gonna put on my hot take. The mixtape version of like the real version of Carter 3. That's Lil Wayne's best album. If that came out, that would have been a classic. That would have put Mac Main on as a rapper. That would have put
no.
Currency would have been
He said, I was with you, brother, until you said that.
Hey, let me take
he wasn't terrible here. He wasn't terrible. I mean, but like to us, he's gonna be ass. But to the casual fan that's being introduced to Mac Man at that time,
can I interject to say one thing? Lyrically, the OG Young Money is putting Nicki, Drake, Tiger, Chucky, all of them in a fucking casket. Like 07, Main, Currency, Lido,
T Streets,
putting fucking Aubrey ass in the dirt toe, nigga. Like dirt, like the ground. Like sorry, like it's I always had this theory, Winston, where I felt like the OG Young Money is what kept Wayne on his toes, and he was always around true spitters and true rappers, and he always knew that if he didn't have his best verse, they were gonna tear his ass up. So
them tapes are ridiculous.
So I feel I feel like that.
But yeah, no, most definitely, still definitely the sharpest still.
The Regents, the F Cat, the T Cap. I don't know what they had in Carolina.
For the people who don't know, the Regents is the New York State exams. So
shout out to Betha though. Hold on, we're not finna do that. So we get past the Mace's time. You feel me? Yeah, preach against.
I think Betha passes Regents. I can't speak for Fabio, but continue. Unless he had Cameron, I'll take them.
I'm gonna give you guys another hot take. Like
Uh-oh.
That like, well, not even a hot take, but something I believe because at that time he was making a turn. At that time he was doing a video with like, you got to think that album that Red Bastard had. That album had a lot of niggas on that fucking album. He was ready to take the turn.
Oh,
And-
Rainbow
and-
Lane? Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Listen,
and
man.
plus he was doing the Spanish shit. He could have been hopscotching to avoid the beef. But I'm just saying whether it would have worked or not. And even with Pop Smoke, well, when I first heard him, I ain't like it. But he got better quick in terms of making actual music. Pop Smoke was about to make a turn very quickly as well in terms of just like taking it to that level of being an actual good A1 level musician. Because
Yeah, I wasn't there when Dior came out.
musicians.
Dior,
Nope. You were not.
Yeah, no, I was there.
They put Dior on like 7 albums.
Like
No, you're not gonna blame that on Bashar Jackson and his estate. You're gonna blame that on Steven Victor. That is Steven Victor's fault.
Yeah.
That's why we're at where we're at with Pop Smoke's music.
Mm.
That's another
But-
discussion for another day. Because if it was me,
Mm.
hey man,
bruh, you would not be having the Neptunes making Mario Kart drill beats for Pop Smoke. Okay, we would have gotten the original master, and that shit would have came out the way it was because them shits was fire. That's another discussion. Continue.
But my main hot take like my theory of hearing you guys talk about the eras of unity in New York and how the South always been the South. I want to say this in terms of mainstream, the South is not letting that shit go. It's over. It's over now. Like I'm gonna say this in terms of mainstream hip hop that is 5 quadrants respected worldwide is going to be the South. In terms of like gangster, like murder music, is going to be the Midwest and LA. Like as far as like that's going to be their totality. The South, y'all niggas have mastered the sound of making great hip hop music. Like that shit is crazy. So like I don't see y'all musically.
Got one person.
No, I'm saying.
That's JT's
But-
girlfriend.
Nah, but the East is going to be
That's his only issue. He don't drop it.
just the hometown, the stamp, and you know.
what about Uzi?
As far as mainstream goes, that's kind of like all the East Coast got. As far as like dominating radio and shit.
All right. I'm putting myself on the Summer Jam screen because I understand the bullshit that I say has consequences, so I'm ready for my public character to be assassinated. But are we really gonna sit here and act like that? I just want to rock shit is it. Let's be real, bro. Uzi,
That shit sound good.
that shit is terrible, bro.
Oh well, it's a TikTok
So
song.
you,
That shit
I was
is
gonna say, bro, you got folks that love that shit.
that
bro.
shit, bro. That shit is not. That shit was worse than Fussel Shuffle.
Nah, nigga, you gotta go to the gym. Tomorrow, we go to the gym. You put your hands in that eye.
I'm gonna stand on here as a man myself and just let y'all know that Uzi has not been Uzi in about 5 years, and like I know that people are trying to hold on to a glimmer of hope, like he still got it. And
Also, his competition in his field, they left. Juice WRLD, the old boy from Florida, that was his competition.
Which old boy from Florida?
The one.
X.
Yeah. Those two kept him sharp. They gone. He ain't got no competition.
I mean, yeah, Playboy Cardi likes to be a vampire, so no, he's not gonna be around.
He just be doing shit.
No disrespect, Marcel, but I can't
Yeah, he just-
say
yeah,
my name.
Kodak not in that realm of competition though. Kodak, like I don't know what.
But nah, Uzi
drugs,
Uzi,
putting rate on your blunts. That'll do a lot. And then Playboy Cardi turned into went from being just ASAP Fashion East to Zesty Blade, and the other two ain't here no more. So
But you know, like
it was a
it's
solid
niggas like that. Niggas need their own genre
Hey,
of hip hop.
that was a solid like for that little class for what they would, the
It
little
was sci-fi.
swaggy
And then
music
it was a bunch
was
of,
cool.
and then
But
it
I
was,
fuck
like
with that little devil boy though.
it was a bunch of what the fuck.
That little satanic bastard. That
All
nigga makes some good music.
of those.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, Satan Man. When Satan Man is on his
But
shit,
I know he's the devil though, Larry.
when Satan Man is on his shit,
He on
like,
his shit.
listen, when the first time I heard Cancun, bro, I was like, all right, this is some mumble bullshit.
Yo,
This
son.
beat is fucking insane. But like, that's the thing about this new shit with Uzi. Like, y'all, that's y'all thing. Like, I just want to rock. That's y'all shit. Like, that's what y'all doing. Like, nah, bro, this shit ain't it.
I'm not gonna beg it. Like, yeah, like I'm not gonna beg it, but like if it's on my phone through social media,
No,
okay, it's that shit. All right.
This is the same man that made Loaded in 20 minutes, bro. And then now we get this shit. Like, nah, bro, this shit ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. Like, if it got listen,
But
I know
now it's gonna be good though. You already know that.
I
Good.
no, it's not. No, it's not. Like,
Nah.
no, it's not.
With me, like,
Bro,
I fuck with him though.
Listen. Eternal Take was so bad he had to release a deluxe with bonus songs, and it still was bad.
No,
Like,
what? Niggas was fucking niggas was jacking the
It was
original.
like an Eternal Take. I ain't gonna hold you.
Eternal Take was like it's
It was fine.
fine.
Okay.
But
It was
my
like fucking
point
songs,
is,
but you
like,
know, niggas do a lot of songs now, so that's just what it is.
Okay, my point is, like, he literally had to turn that to Love Is Rage too, because of just like he got that response and was like, oh, okay, let me add some more shit to it. Like, that is the wildest release I've seen during the bonus track era, where a nigga,
That shit came out on a noon Friday.
and then that nigga came back and said,
About Monday, it's 16.
nigga had another more. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
It didn't happen.
and then that shit. Listen, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I just keep it. To me, I don't know who is occupying that man's body right now, but salute to JT's boyfriend. But that nigga is not it no more, bro. I'm sorry. Like, and he has not been it for 5-6 years now, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
But also, he's not a child no more. Like, you know, like he makes kids. You know, that's like youth energy. A nigga like 28. You can't do that shit forever.
Yeah, Uzi should have been born in
Now
like
he bopping the Jersey Club
1997.
music.
Look, he really
Yeah, like, nah, Larry, for real, you gotta think about that. Like, that whole Rolling Loud
got
vibe.
man
nigga,
in him.
like,
I'm be real with
he's
you.
29. That shit is over, nigga. That's why
Hey.
for a while Lil Wayne was looking crazy because he was looking like a young nigga.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like, besides ASAP, and he's not even a part of it. Besides Rocky, and he's not even a part of this. Like, I have no hope for VLONE Records. Anybody that was like a part of that VLONE crew, I have no fucking hope for them niggas, dog. I have no hope for VLONE Records, bro. Hey,
He said VLONE Records.
add to the title list. I have no hope for VLONE Records, bro. Like,
shit.
I don't like.
You're fucking with Og.
No, dog, no. Like,
He said Nog.
no, the only people, like, okay. Shout out to Thodo, shout out to Icy Twat, like, but bruh, I'm not
I see you.
Icy Twat, yeah.
Excuse me?
That's right.
All right.
That's his
You
name.
heard of Ice Spice now, nigga. This is Icy Twat.
Nah, Icy Twat got some shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, pick a side, nigga. But yeah,
Spicy Twat.
all right.
Yo, that's crazy. So if Icy Twat and Ice Spice make an
Shout out to
album,
Nelson.
Spicy Twat.
You know what I'm saying?
Spice.
Boom, boom.
This has been another great episode of Show You.
Nah, that's how we do it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all can say, hey, it's enough of the bullshit.
Let me be real though. Like, bro, when I think about VLONE,
Don't let me be an A&R.
like, hold on. If I think about VLONE Records, like, seriously, Wretch is still a fucking scammer. So no, that's not gonna fucking work.
He's somehow not in jail.
For now. Shout out to Dash, but I don't know what the fuck Dash is doing right
He's
now.
getting his life together. He's a
Yeah.
family man now. I
So,
guess.
yeah, he got a kid now. Salute to Dash. Get your life together. Stay
Yeah,
off that
salute to
bullshit
fathers,
you was
man.
on, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be like your uncle. Don't be like Damon.
Don't be like Lucky Day. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Don't be
My
like
cousin
Lucky Day
sells
either.
cookies.
Yeah. Don't be like Stacey.
Dad sells
either,
cookies?
nigga. Don't be like Stacey.
Yo, what if it was Dad selling the cookies?
What kind of cookies though?
They say this is a
The
big
mileage
rich
cookies.
town.
They say
I come from.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went from
Perfect.
they say you got rockets to they say you got cookies. Like,
Hey man, they say you got cookies.
Big rich cookies is crazy.
We got that's what
Hair
does.
cookies is insane.
Frosted cookie.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, can't nobody find Skepta with a flashlight. Fucking.
Now he in the UK just making music, I guess.
Ain't he with what white woman he with? Ain't he with
I think he fucking.
He was with Adele. He was with Adele for a while.
No, he was with Adele till she chose up.
She chose right.
Hey, the rich. She went with
No
the rich
roadman
Paul.
here.
You know what I'm saying, like, yeah.
She went from roadman to rich man. The riches and diamond ring. Never mind.
All right.
Hip hop. See, it all goes back.
So yeah, I have no like Satan Man likes to mumble now. And yeah, Uzi just I don't know, bro. Like I heard Pockets Loaded for the first time in a couple years, like a couple weeks back, and I just damn near like cried inside, like we're never gonna get this again. We're never getting this guy again. Like it's over. Like it is what it is, man.
Wait, it was a time. It was a time.
Absolutely not. I listened to 21 Savage get drugged through the mud on her loss.
He was fighting though. He was fighting.
That's all he can do.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah,
you gotta be a bad motherfucker.
Don't rile Larry up, please.
Like I'm sitting here like I'm trying to look away. I'm not trying to say that.
Larry, take your headphones off.
But Donnie, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to do an album with Drake. Like how many?
No, you don't.
No. I'm talking about when Drake in his bag.
No. This version of Aubrey Graham, or you have
try, Larry.
Thank you, Nelson. I love you. You cared about my emotions. I appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
bro, this man is a groupie now, bro. It is not fucking hard to do shit with Aubrey, bro. Like this nigga will fly you out, feed you like a hoe, bro. It is not hard. Like I don't know why. Like don't do it. Don't boo me. I'm right. Like you know what I'm telling you. Like I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, man. There we go.
If you think Lil Yachty don't got 17 songs with that man in his hard drive right now.
17? Nigga, he probably wrote 17 on the last one. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Lil Yachty got up there too. And that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to fuck to think that Lil Yachty is at where he's at right now. And he's like 26. He's still a young motherfucker.
He still ain't looked at that contract he signed with QC.
That's fucking crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. When the money coming in like that, you ain't gotta look at the contract. Like
Mike Tyson, nigga.
Shit. When you get paid like that, shit.
But listen, man. Drake's still number one.
In what?
In hip hop. As number one hip hop artist.
Hey, why you pressing that mind buttons tonight?
Hey, let's talk about it, man. We at the family dinner table.
No, listen.
Donnie, please talk, because if I turn into Uncle Larry, I promise you I'm not coming
There's
back.
better rappers and lyricists, but you know what I'm saying though, right, Larry? In terms of artists, you know what I'm saying, right?
This is where I'm at with these numbers.
Hold on, Larry, you know what I'm saying? I mean artists, right? I ain't talking about the best MC or the best this or that, but in terms of doing what the fuck you need to do as a rapper to stay number one, Drake a bad motherfucker, yo.
Donnie, I'm gonna take myself off the screen. I'm gonna let you speak,
All right.
and guest sir, before I respond to Mr. King Murphy Media here. Please,
Look,
But you gotta ask my question first before you respond later.
I'm don't
Make
you
sure.
fucking
Don't
worry,
forget, 'cause-
I got you.
All right.
listen, these numbers are amazing. I'm just sick and tired of the sassiness. This nigga posted that Billboard 100 chart, and he put his finger over the number one song, which was the Taylor Swift song, and he added 21, and he was like, "Congratulations, 21-7." I'm like, nigga, if you don't move your fucking finger, what is wrong with you?
Dog.
Like, what the Noel, Mark, Oliver, Future the Prince, 40. Y'all need to start talking to this nigga. Chubbs. No, not you, Chubbs.
Why would you bite the hand that feeds you? No, that's why we're in this bullshit. All right, no. Winston, let me ask you a couple questions. I want you to answer for me. I want you.
But you gotta.
No. Let me ask you a couple questions.
Yes.
Is Drake a better performer than Kendrick Lamar?
No.
No, Nelson, you're right, but I want Winston to answer this. I want him to look me dead in the face.
Wait, what you talking about in terms of putting on a better show? Is that what you're asking?
Everything. Is he a better performer than Kendrick Lamar?
When I think of performer, I'm thinking whatever qualifies to make Busta Rhymes the greatest performer of all time.
Okay.
So I seen Drake from afar, and this was like right after Take Care. So this is why I see him in person. But nah, I fuck with Drake's show. Like Kendrick is popping circumstances and shit like that. I seen Kendrick before. I seen him back when he was just rapping, but now he's doing pomp and circumstance. They don't act like Drake had a fucking flying car flying around a fucking court that was elevated in the fucking arena. Niggas could do pow pow bang bang. Shout out to Roman Reigns. Niggas could do that with money. I seen to me, I knew Lil Baby was gonna be that nigga because he came out with his name in lights. He had dances, he had fireworks and shit. You can make some shit look good.
Okay.
My
next question for you is gonna be: can Drake tell a better story than J. Cole?
What type? Any type of story?
Any type of story, bro.
Niggas tell stories like that, but I personally relate to a lot of Drake music. Like I ain't talking about him being a rich nigga and all. I'm talking about when you talk about his introspective shit. I fuck with Nelson. I fuck with J. I mean, I fuck with J. Cole too, but it's like niggas that like J. Cole is great at that thing. J. Cole is great at that thing, but if we put the compare shit, niggas don't want to do that. Niggas don't want to compare all the criteria and line up like we trying to compare sneakers. Niggas don't want to do that.
Let me tell you.
They gonna do the same thing Nas doing right now in 5 years.
Let me tell you something, my boy.
But he ain't doing it now.
Let me tell you something, my boy. If you are not number one,
that nigga don't get burnt. Niggas don't play J. Cole here. Niggas be kicking that nigga back in the head.
Let me answer.
That's fucking music. You take a nap to.
Let me answer this question for you that you asked.
Let's talk about it.
If you are not number one in anything to me, if I listen to your album once and never play it again, if all these things are going on, I cannot call you the best at anything. Well, will I acknowledge the numbers that you do? Yes, because your audience is fucking huge because you're now every TikToker's favorite rapper. Like, I get it. Like, you are the prime.
I didn't have my kid from the world. I have the world for my kid.
Fake ass nigga. You are literally the beneficiary. Like, if there's a Mount Rushmore of people who have benefited from streaming, he has a mountain of his own. I will not deny that. But this man has been mid for 5 to what? Because what was views was 2016.
Yes.
We're going on about 5 to 6 years of mid.
So-
Six. Yeah.
So
of
you
mid.
ain't like More Life?
That's a
It was
play.
regular.
Do I like Drake imitating reggae? It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
That's one of my favorite shits.
It's cool.
That's one of my favorite shits.
Listen, Nat and Dark Lane Demo are the only bright spots in this man's
That shit's
discography the last 5-6 years. Everything else has been fucking horrible. I do not want to hear you crooning and crying over Young Vagina. I don't want to hear you making up excuses for you being for you hiding your son. I don't want to hear about your fucking bromance with the Jewish hater. I don't want to hear none of that shit. All right, like just this nigga is not it, bro. I'm sorry. Like, listen,
Them
Winston,
boys not doing it for you, Larry. I know one girl who goes to visit Rome. That she finally got to Rome, and all she did was post pictures for people at home. That's not doing it for you. Nah, it ain't doing it for me. That shit was
zone. No, nigga.
Zone. He has the poison because of the poison.
Well, if he's not number one, then who is? Because it's not unanimous who is. Then we're in the vacuum. And also,
and that's fine.
And also, fine. Larry, I want to say, so that shit channels. Like, that shit channels some shit. So if I came as you got aggressive, I apologize. I apologize. Through a text conversation we had earlier, I apologize. No, I had to stop the podcast so I could do that. Because I felt my back tighten it up like a fucking cobra. I was like, relax, nigga. Let me smoke this weed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, I can say it on air because, you know, just leave them niggas alone. That's it. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I should take my own advice. Maybe I should leave Drake and other shit that ain't for me alone. But, you know, when we have this the best conversation, because you know what? Fuck it. We here. Fuck it. We here. Fuck it. Earl, I love you. I wish you were here for this conversation, but you just have to respond. And I know I'm gonna get a fucking tap on the shoulder. I know the whole Avengers are lined up. I know Mo got a fucking spear aimed in my head for what I'm about to say.
He called them the whole Avengers.
The whole Avengers. I know. Avengers assemble. I know. But this is what I'm saying. Like, when we put motherfuckers on these pedestals and the shit don't deliver, and then it's just mid after. Like, this is what it is. Watch the Throne ruin hip hop. And the reason I say that is, like I said last week, name me, besides the GOAT himself, Tupac Shakur, name me somebody who, in the title of their album, stated that they were the best in the world and actually proved it. They didn't. And to me, Winston, Drake is a cyclone effect of Watch the Throne. And I feel like Drake's problem is he was living up to expectations he should have never took on.
What was the Drake album during that time? I can't remember. I'm about to Google it. So, let somebody
Watch
know.
the Throne is literally right before Take Care.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's literally right before Take Care, and it's literally right before Nothing Was the Same, which, again,
I get my ears fucked up with music.
Yeah.
As far as like recent music, I get my ears fucked up. To me, everything happened 3 years ago to me.
COVID's done that to me, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I be forgetting what shit happened.
Nigga, I ain't seen you 6 years. Nigga, I saw you last month, nigga.
but
yeah,
that shit.
That's a good theory, Larry.
No, that shit, and I'm gonna explain why, and I'm gonna let our resident Hovenger Nelson respond. I love Nelson, love you, bro.
He called you a
What did I
Hovenger.
do?
Nelson, don't you go for that.
He said him something. He's a Hovenger. He said this before.
So Larry, you need to tell me.
You gotta pull that.
You need to tell me that God did.
I said I'm a Jay-Z fan. I never go that far to say I'm a whole Avenger.
Okay, well, let me be man enough to say if I can't find the clip, then Nelson, I apologize.
Oh, yeah,
that's my bad. But Donnie, go ahead.
I said, you mean to tell me that God did? So you saying God did shouldn't win Song of the Year at the Grammy? That's what you're telling me.
Nobody's even talking about that verse anymore. Niggas, I'm talking about that after 2 weeks.
I need to know
in terms of hoopla.
Who on the committee for the Grammy when it comes to that? Because all I know is Ninth Wonder.
I know Fat Joe got a vote.
And
I know Joe Budden has a vote. Wayne has a vote.
Called him a whole ass nigga for not.
This is where all right. This is where the Larry hate goes to another level. Like
Jazzy Jeff has a vote.
All right, I just want to say because this Aubrey the GOAT conversation, that's funny, Jamal. You like simping on hoes too, so this makes perfect sense. Like this is.
Ain't Jamal like 37?
He's not 30. He's not 37.
Drake.
Oh, I ain't said Jamal. Nah, yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake literally just turned 36.
I don't even care, bro. Like, yo, you 37 rapping like you 27
He
still, bro.
literally just turned 36.
Like,
You're 36.
show me like some growth, bro. Like
A
you
little bit, not a lot.
listen, bro. You can't be 37 putting out that Megan Thee Stallion line and then putting your hands behind your back, bro. You need to grow up.
Oh nah, that nigga's a rich single man. That shit ain't happening.
I could tell.
As far as like
Most of the motherfuckers who over 36 and single are like just terrible human beings for the most part. I'm sorry to say it, but like y'all Go talk to somebody, go do something. Cause they be he be sounding bitter. I'm like, bro, even if I was single at my old young ass age of 31, I would not be talking like I'd be like, listen, life passed me by.
Hold on, Nelson. Let me pass the rock. I'm finna alley-oop this shit. Yes, you are. Get out of the streets and go home to a good home cooked meal, nigga. Y'all want me to agree on y'all? Yeah. Nah, it's time to hang this shit up. Nah, Go in the fucking house. Buy her some roses.
Pass the rock, Larry.
Send some shit to her job, nigga. No.
I'm at the top of the key.
No. Nelson, go ahead.
Here, nigga.
Listen, you say this, Jamal, and then when these young hoes beating your ass up like the Powerpuff Girls did Mojo Jojo, you're gonna be bitching. So don't do it.
I'm saying. Don't do it,
man.
Be
or when he wakes up and he falls and he can't get up, and then he realizes he don't have insurance.
Damn. See, Diana took it to right to
the It get cold. It get cold outside, and it get cold in your heart when you start seeing people that got kids and they married and they frolicking around, and you still fucking with them young hoes, man. But leave them young hoes alone, man. They don't mean you no good, bro. You an ATM to them, bro. That's it. Like, don't be an ATM, bro. Learn. Leave them young hoes alone, man.
And on top of that, those young hoes, they don't know how to fuck right. Like, that's why, like, I can't fuck nobody that's under 26. Like you gotta be, and I'm not even looking at no girl that's under 29. But I'm 32 though. But Jamal, nigga, you
Jamal,
better
you need Jesus, bro.
You better, nigga, you gotta do some push-ups before 5'11" and up. You gotta do some push-ups, nigga.
No.
You gotta be ready for that. But but real shit, even with dealing with like that's dealing with a young woman. These young girls, they don't know how to fuck. They don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? They don't know their body because they so, like, their mind is so gone on being hypersexual or doing what you need to do to get money for being sexual. You know what I'm saying? I be saying some freak bullshit, but this shit always come back around.
So I have no comment on what Winston just said, ladies and gentlemen, but I would not know. But I will say that Jamal, the streets is ugly, bro. And if you like that life, you, Marcel, others, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love y'all boys, but hey, man. So come a time, man, we gonna want to put them hoes down, man. Max B said, leave them hoes alone, man. She told him we gotta get them hoes up, man. I'm just saying, bro, it's gonna come a time. And speaking of which, like, and going back to this conversation about like where we were just at with Aubrey and them, like, I'm just of the belief, man, like with Watch the Throne, it's like we are gonna say we are the GOATs. And I'm not gonna lie, Nelson. I'm not gonna lie. Otis being played 20 times might be the greatest moment in New York radio history. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was hilarious. That is up there with is that you, Betha? That's up there with Jadakiss threatening to come to Diddy's office. Like it's a top radio moment ever. But with the actual album and what it's done and its legacy it's left behind of like people trying to grasp the brass ring because everything is wrestling. It's like, nah. And honestly, besides Hove, look, it was kind of Hove. They both fell off. I mean, Hove with 444 was cool. I like 444, but that's it.
I still haven't heard it. I still haven't played
Really?
it because I'm like, I don't like, man. With Jay-Z, like after a certain point, I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Damn.
I ain't trying because I get everything he's saying because I actually read books and I actually do the knowledge. But he does it in a fucking arrogant way. I don't like that shit.
I mean,
he does it like a fucking dickhead.
Here's the thing. I can accept the fact that Jay-Z is at his age and we're in contemporary hip hop, and I can separate the two. So that's why, like, a lot of people cannot do that. And it's like, oh, we're going to compare this to this. And then we get to the relevant culture thing, which I'm fucking tired of those two words.
Culture.
And if you want to get into that after, I can gladly do that before we get into some funny shit. Because I know
I hate gatekeep.
No, we're gonna get into gatekeeping also, Donnie. Trust me, we'll get into that also. We're gonna get into that, pal. Don't you, my brother? Thank you, my brother in Houston. But yeah, I could understand. Like the thing is, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I understand there's an evolution of music, and I understand there's eras of music, and I understand where people are at. So I can take that away from what they were saying at the time and everything, and the context. And a lot of people don't do that. It's like, bro, I can't compare a Jay-Z album at his age of almost 50 years old. He's my mother's age. He's 52. 52?
mm-hmm.
He's old. He's older than 50. Yeah, he's 52. So 53. He's about to be 53, but whatever. You know what I mean? I can't compare that to 444 and then what other album or Uzi Vert album that came out in 2017. And that's what all these people do. Like, it's like this weird. We have to compare them, and it's like, no, you don't. Just enjoy that for what it is, and enjoy this for what it is, and that's it. Like, it's not that fucking hard. You don't have to compare everything. This is not 1996, bro. This is not when like those older rappers from the 80s were trying to make records, and like there's guys who are out now who are making good records. We're not at that age anymore, and a lot of people 20 something years later just do not seem to understand that. Even older hip hop heads. Like this whole thing on Twitter, and I know we're probably straying away from Jay-Z, and I'm glad we are. This whole thing where like Fat Joe said about Takeoff and like what he compared, he said Migos were like the Run DMC of this generation, and every old 80s hip hop head threw their fucking fedoras in the air and their Adidas's in anger. And I'm like, yo,
Doors. Not like doors.
Yo, y'all are fucking weird, bro. Like, nah. You know what, Donnie? I'm gonna let you go before I just cut the minute promo. Go ahead. Because
I like if you look in the context of where Run and D are now, what happened 20 years ago when it involving Run DMC, the comparison is there, but it's kind of like too soon to say that. Like, think of like his funeral was just last week. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Some takes you gotta hold. You gotta hold.
I mean, I agree, but I just think it's like I understand why Fat Joe said it. Now, I'm not defending him for what he said, but I understand why it can be said because it's a very hollow comparison. But the fact is, everybody is very fucking selective in what they think, and it's like, oh, we have to like, oh, gee, man, Run DMC, Migos did not have an Adidas deal, and it's like, bro,
That's
what
not what he's
Run
talking
DMC
about.
did, that's not what he's talking about. We
Not
don't
what he's
fucking
talking
care. Not that we don't care about Run DMC, but we understand and have acknowledged it for the last. My parents still acknowledge it. They were alive. I wasn't alive when that shit happened. I can understand because we were all in between before Run DMC, and we were there when Migos came out. We can understand the two differences and why they can also be. It's a very hollow comparison, but I can understand why somebody would say that. And
Right.
the fact is, I don't like how somebody who's been in the industry for, I guess Fat Joe's been in the industry for 30 years, I would
30
say.
plus years. 30
30
plus
plus years.
years.
Yeah, well, musically 30 years, but we'll count
Mm.
the extracurricular activities. So he's been around for more than 30 plus years. But for
Mhm.
somebody who can say that, I can understand why he said that. But the fact is, like, these fucking old gatekeeping motherfuckers, like, oh, Elon Musk needs to take away Twitter, and all you young whipped kids talking about Migos compared to Run DMC, how dare you? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that hard to understand that. If you got off your damn high horse and stopped yelling at the cloud and understood what he meant, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just a very hollow comparison. And that's where gatekeeping, Donnie, gatekeeping, like, it needs to be selective.
Yeah.
There are certain people who don't know how to gatekeep, and there's a way to gatekeep when it needs to happen. And people do not understand, like, that's a totally unnecessary thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I've heard relevant get thrown around for 3 weeks. Nobody know what the fuck how to use that word. I'm tired of hearing the word culture. Listen, let me put myself on the summer jam screen. I'm sorry,
Go
y'all.
ahead.
I'm
No, go ahead.
listen.
Teach
If
us
I
now.
listen, unless I know you and I can tell your sincerity, 95% of the time you hear somebody say I'm doing this for the culture, they're fucking lying to you. They're doing it for their goddamn selves. They're like CM Punk. Oh, I'm doing this for the voices. No, he wanted to be himself and be on top by himself while everybody else was suffering. Same goes with AJ Lee. And that's another discussion for another day because y'all was talking about her. She's just as fucking mid as her husband. Anyways, yeah, I'm tired of culture. I'm tired of relevant. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Y'all use these words. They're like power words. It's like agenda, narrative, take, relevance, and culture. I hate those 5 words. Keep them shits in 2022. I'm tired of it. You motherfuckers did not. I think George Bush left y'all behind. Y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. You don't know how to fucking read. Go to Webster and get a synonym. Because this is ridiculous. I'm tired of hearing this, bro. Y'all don't know how to talk about shit. Y'all just say 5 words to get all of Twitter riled up. You say a whole lot of nothing. You're wasting 240 characters. Go outside and touch grass, bro.
All right.
It's ridiculous. Like, y'all know this is ridiculous. Like, it's getting out of control with, like, we just gonna take this and go crazy. Like, bro, y'all getting mad about, like, Run DMC and Migos, and, like, we about to be on Thanksgiving, bro. Like, we really getting that mad. Like, this dude just, like, passed away and just got put to rest, and, like, that's what y'all are arguing about. I don't give a fuck about raising hell and tougher than leather and culture right now. We don't care about that. Just let the comparison go, and that's it. We don't care.
And I guarantee you, Joe wasn't talking about music because it's been 20 years since Jam Master Jay got killed.
How did all this shit
And
get started? How did this shit
yeah,
get started? Oh, Fat Joe. Okay.
Because
yeah,
Fat
yeah,
Joe
yeah.
said, like,
It's been
oh,
20
like,
years.
he said, like, Migos are like the Run DMC of this generation.
Yeah, and like after Jam Master Jay got killed, Run went straight to reality TV, and then
So did DMC.
DMC too. Like they kind
Yeah.
of separate, and like I didn't realize this until like 2.5 years ago. Like I was like, wait, they don't speak. And I was like, fam, Run DMC was making like 300K a show in like 06, 07. Like they're like premier, like a premier example. Like, well, Rev Run is the number one example of aging, like how good it is to age in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He basically showed niggas how to do it. So like when I those like I told Nelson on Twitter, those two and Jam Master Jay's family deserve lifetime deals with Adidas. Lifetime. That like if they were speaking, there should have already been. There should have been multiple commercials of just bringing back the shell toes, just like retroing the shell toes and shit with those two. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what
The
they're
hip
gonna
hop royalty. And when I found that out, I was like, oh, no. I was like, man, I want those two motherfuckers to get back on one accord because they're like the first hip hop superstars. I consider them then LL. I think it's those two.
That's pretty accurate.
Because I don't think we don't get LL without those two. Well, those three. With
Pretty
those
accurate.
that look, that image, you don't know.
But Donnie, but to add to why it was over at the Jam Master Jay at the Jam Master Jay died because he was the group. Like in terms of where they got all their swag from, they got their whole get up is Jam
And I
Master
think
Jay.
Fat Joe made that comparison because we don't know where those two, as currently constructed, are gonna be after this. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like like that.
There's an album that's been shelved that they spend money on.
Like that lead like that shit hits you hard.
Mm.
And it might be mad difficult to just instantly come together. It might take a while. It might take y'all know what I'm talking about. We didn't lost motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it is hard. It is hard to just be like just chuck the deuces up and just keep it moving. Shit.
Oh, man. I'm just tired of relevance and culture, and I'm tired of y'all like this weird diatribe with older eras. It's different eras. Just respect the eras and respect that this is Migos have a certain impact on a certain generation, like Run DMC had certain impacts on other generations. Just leave it alone, bro. Like we're not like y'all gonna forget all them 40-year-old rappers that was trying to come back with taking the Migos flow.
No, I will never forget Busy Bone dissing them on IG Live. I will never forget that. Ever.
But yeah, but Busy Bone,
dog.
What's that clip like? Yeah, one motherfucking problem.
Hey, y'all gonna stop mocking me, man. Y'all gonna stop mocking me.
Hey man, you blame me. You blame Donnie. You blaming him for one incident, one punk ass incident, one thing that we're going through.
One incident.
All right, I'm gonna say this and then I'm done. Seriously, like this is my advice for Nelson and for everybody. Like, just when you see some dumbass takes, just mute that shit.
I might have to
just mute it. Like, mute is the greatest tool ever because
I'm gonna start muting blocking people.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you. I don't even want to know you exist. Like, that's it. Like,
I had to mute Jalen Brown.
Yo, yes, Donnie, we're here. Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, hold on. So, just for the record, I be in the vortex. Like when I say I plug out from the world, I'm for real. Like yesterday, the last couple days,
I'm the same, bro.
I've been watching Attack on Titan and playing God of War. What the fuck happened with Jalen Brown?
Okay.
So the other day or yesterday was it Sunday? Sunday was Kyrie's first game back after suspension from the net.
Yes, I knew
outside
that.
Was like 70 to 80 Black Hebrew Israelites.
I saw them niggas formed up. Yes.
Jalen Brown quoted the video with the word energy. And of course, he got attacked on the internet. Jalen Brown then came back to be, he was like, he basically was like, I didn't realize who this group was. I thought these were Q dogs. So that's why he thought that a group of Omegas in Brooklyn showed up to Barclays in support of Kyrie Irving returning to play basketball. Jalen Brown from Atlanta, Georgia now. This Gucci Mane cousin. That's that's Lil Wop over there. That's
Lil Wop.
That's the title.
No,
No, it ain't.
Hey man. Let me
Yo,
tell you
let me
something.
pull up the
Let me
tweets.
just say-
I'll pull
let
up the
me just
tweets for you,
say,
Larry.
Shout out to the community, but I don't think that community would appreciate Lil Wop's lifestyle. So I don't want them niggas coming at me. You know what I'm
you
saying?
might not be wrong about that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Salute to Lil Wop. You feel me? Everybody love who you want to love, but nah. So let me get this right.
yeah.
Jaylen Brown. See, Nelson, I don't know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what
Look, this is tweet.
Oh.
This is tweet number 1. Right?
Get rid of your private messages. We don't need to.
Now, Larry, look at those shirts.
Ain't nothing going on over
Look
there.
at those shirts.
Making sure.
Tell me what you see when you see those shirts.
Hold on.
Shit, that's the thing.
Now, I will say, when I just saw the video, I didn't see the tweet above it. So I low key for a second thought the same thing, but when I saw it was for Kyrie, I was like, oh,
Yo,
these must be them people.
listen to the last 5 seconds of this. Listen to this chant. Some of us used to be in the club.
I have learned in this life. It is so easy to just control people, for people to fall for narratives, to fall for bullshit. Like, it is so easy to manipulate you motherfuckers. Like, seriously, like this shit. Like,
This is part 2, Larry.
I just don't.
He proceeds to tweet this.
I saw this in the group chat. I did see this. Now, this I saw, but this is wow.
And then this part 3. Hold on. Let me pull up the last tweet. Hold on. Let me pull up the apology.
That's fucking crazy.
You want to talk about dumb motherfucker.
I was not aware of what specific group that was outside of Barclays Center tonight. I was celebrating the unification of our people welcoming the return of Kyrie to the court. First glance, I thought it was a known fraternity, the C/Q's, Omega Psi Phi stepping showing support.
He thought it was Black Solidarity.
It was some solidarity, all right.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask, and let me listen. Let me ask everybody who's in here. Have y'all seen Black Israelites before?
Yes.
Oh, so y'all have Black Israelites where y'all? I'm just asking. Yes. I'm not trying to be like rude.
No,
I'm not in bulk, but you know what I'm saying. I've seen like 3 in like one area.
Okay. The question I ask is: have you seen a Black Israelite in their where you see them in their habitat?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I see Larry has PTSD from that, and I understand because they be barking. Like, listen, if you've seen for the people who are not familiar with them, if you've seen the second season of Wu-Tang or the first season when Raekwon goes and gets Jizza and the 5%ers and the Black Israelites about to fight, that is actually how they act. Whoever picked that scene out, that was probably RZA. Great depiction, because them motherfuckers, bro, you be having your headphones, they be yelling, saying all type of shit. But the fact that Jaylen Brown from Atlanta, Georgia,
Lil what?
confused,
yo,
bro. The like in 3 tweets, bro. And this is a smart brother. Like, I'm not trying
to go to Cal.
Youngin, he deliberately said, "I'm going to Cal Berkeley." Cal Berkeley is a smart school. Last time I checked,
shit.
Crazy. That's crazy. Y'all niggas crazy.
Nah, man. No. We gotta start
Yo,
calling
how do you
a spade a spade,
confuse
dog.
black,
Nah,
bro?
man.
How do you confuse black Israel?
He
Look,
just
I'm doing the hands. How you
Nelson,
confuse
Nelson,
black
Nelson.
Israelites for Q dogs?
He just left the Yeezy sweatshop. Of course he's confused, my brother. He's been
Antonio Brown was the president
of this shit. Like, why are we surprised at
Counts
niggas
as
being
OG.
niggas gon' be niggas? Why are we surprised at this? Like,
Antonio Brown is OG.
if Aaron Donald, who tackles people for a living, and Antonio Brown, who also tackled people for a living, even though he was a wide receiver, is literally your OGs in this shit.
Hey, man.
Why are we surprised? Dog, we gotta hold niggas accountable. I'm sorry, like, bro.
Oh, I'm holding him accountable.
No, it's not that you're not. I'm just saying, like, yo, like this
Oh,
whole.
I hate that word too. Please abandon that 2022 if I'm sending
I'm just saying, bro. Like, he has to live on this hill. He's a dumb. Like, this nigga's wearing a Gumby in 2022. I'm not getting educational shit from Jaylen Brown.
Nah, it's them tight ass braids. Then they putting them braids tight as fuck. That shit hurting his head because that motherfucker, I know he lost his mental capacity, bro.
If look, even if they rock the same colors, if you look at the Hebrew Israelite shirt,
look at the shirt.
It's a lot going on with that design. When it's Omega,
Donnie, I'm saying, bro,
very simple.
Bro, that shit look like a Shawn Michaels shirt in 1996. How can you not tell the difference?
Yes.
Nah, he just wasn't paying no attention. He just saw colors.
One more thing, Brooklyn. I can tell you right now, there's not an Omega in Brooklyn today. 20, 50 years ago.
That's bro. If I see you with a purple yellow shirt on, I'm going to assume you were either a Black Israelite or Latin King before I assume that you were
Salute to the
Latin King. Oh shit!
I just wanna say.
El Rey.
I just want to say. Hold on. I just want to say that I know that Martin, Malcolm, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
Medgar Evers, Marcus Garvey
are just looking down in such disgust. They just like
they doing the Umar right now. Lashes.
Nah. They ain't doing that. But they disappointed.
Relax, Joshua.
This is why we need top basketball prospects to choose HBCUs because they don't know nothing.
I don't think the HBCU is gonna save them, bro, because they be over there too.
This nigga Jaylen Brown reading all this shit about space. Don't know. He don't know black.
You reading about space, but you got all that fucking space in your motherfucking mind, and you're not using it, brother.
He don't know his black organization. I'm tired of.
You think Jaylen Brown read the autobiography of Malcolm X?
It's time for clip of the week.
God damn it, Larry! Just let us keep going. He getting these jokes. No, I can't, Donnie.
Larry know damn well not to let me keep going on his show.
Donnie,
hold on. I think
exactly. Hold on.
I think it's some braids, Donnie.
Our show. This is our show. We are a four-headed monster here. This is our show.
Of course.
But yes,
one band, one
fuck
sound.
you. One band, one sound.
I think it's those braids, man. I ain't gonna hold. There's something going on there. There's
something in the water, man. Like, listen, man.
Something in the way. Kurt Cobain was right.
Look. The Celtics been the black people on the Celtics been crazy. You had Jason Tatum doing Kobe tributes during the final. You email. We know what he done. Jalen talking out his ass. Marcus Smart fighting everybody. Derek White being a good day. It's a whole bunch of bullshit going on.
You're right. It's like Bill Russell died and everybody forgot what the fuck was going on.
Hey, Hey man,
To submit clip of the week,
Bill Russell was holding it down, bro. He said, "I cannot take this no more."
To submit clip of the fucking week, please.
Some tight ass braids
Please.
on Jalen Brown head, bro. That he don't know what a black Israelite is.
Nelson, to submit clip of the week,
Boring as bitch.
please, please, for the love of God, follow us everywhere. SYWNet.
Tight ass braids.
Join us on the Discord. You can submit your clips there, and I promise we will get to them.
Braids
All-
tighter than White Unity in Boston. I'm sorry.
All fucking right.
continue. Braids ruining.
Let's go to our first clip of the week. Now, I'm going to start in order
Oh
what
my
was
God.
submitted.
Huh.
So let us start with Reggae Boy Josh.
Whew.
I'm afraid to play this clip, as
the
always.
the greatest motivational speaker on Twitter. Reggae Boy Josh.
The biggest. Let me say this lovingly. If y'all want to go out on them dummy missions that he sends y'all on, y'all go ahead and fall for that shit. He gonna set your ass up. And Donnie, don't you fall for that shit either. Hey, hold on, cause you was a bold, confident nigga.
Always.
You was a bold. I know, Mr. Baked Chicken. I know, but like. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Oh, I know I got it. Yeah. I can't wait to talk to you off air because I just got reminded of something. Yeah, we're gonna talk off air, pal. Something I gotta address with you. You not fucking low, man. All right, Josh, let's play this clip and see what the fuck is going on, man. All right, I am so sorry.
I got like wiggle.
Josh, was this the homecoming that you got recently in your undisclosed location? Because if so, salute. Why? Like,
shout to Zimbabwe.
I could literally watch.
Shout out to Zimbabwe.
I could literally watch Rick Ross out of context videos for the rest of my life. That's how funny.
Accusations.
False accusations. All
What
right.
is it? ASMR? Like I need an ASMR that just rip Oh shit! Damn, Larry crazy as hell. Oh shit!
All right,
that's crazy.
Shout out to you for that clip, Josh. All right, next one is from our guest, Donnie. So, yeah, from you. Yes, you.
Oh, that's my little.
Said me.
This is yours, Donnie.
That's my little brother.
This your little brother. Okay, let's see it. Okay.
Oh no, you went crazy.
How old is this young man?
12.
Okay.
Damn.
Look at that one more time.
Shit.
Look at that one more time.
Hold on, motherfucker, you look 30.
Yeah. Going crazy.
Jet sweep. Excuse me. Excuse me. God damn.
And like he hit that turn quick. He didn't curve it. He just look, boom, boom.
Y'all niggas can't catch me to the apartments, fuck nigga. Yeah.
Oh no, he was out.
Hey man, salute to that young black king, man. What's his name?
Elijah.
Salute to the prophet, man. That's his new nickname.
Shout out to Elijah.
To the prophet.
Salute to the prophet, man. That's his new nickname. If he make it
He
big,
definitely, yes. Your brother from this football play can tell the difference between a black Israelite and a Q dog. But come on, next clip.
just couldn't wait.
Salute to Elijah.
Just couldn't wait. All right, salute to Elijah.
I ain't never letting Jalen Brown let that down shit ever again. That
I can
that
fucking
motherfucker
tell.
could score a 100-point game, but this is the real clip right here. Turn this up.
All right.
This the
Nelson,
OG.
what
Look at that.
the fuck do you-
Look at that
what the
smile of cocaine.
fuck do you have us watching? All right.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just know
You're welcome.
some bullshit's coming based off Stephen A's face. I just know some
Look
bullshit.
at Michael Irvin's smile, bro.
Is that the sadistic glee that I be having? Is that the same face?
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Minus the cocaine.
Revelatory gift. And the best show that we have here is when I have a home show or him not saying one thing. I'm going to shut him up because the Cowboys played so great. Now, I must tell y'all, I do want to hear what he has to say about Kyrie. So I'm going to give him a microphone for just a minute. Trust me, you know, this show today is all about real boys. First take is in the house.
It's in the house.
Run that back immediately. Wow.
I had a revelatory gift. And the best show that we have here is when I have a home show or him not saying. Look at that.
This is gonna be live when one of us is not on the show.
Oh man.
I do want to hear what he has to say about Kyrie. So I'm gonna give him a microphone for just a minute.
Yeah, bro.
My nigga turn.
First take is in the house.
Yeah.
My nigga.
That's the
If I was on his team, I'm like, nigga, I'll shoot a nigga for you, Michael Irvin.
Am I the Michael Irvin of this podcast? Because that's literally me with the Jake Paul predictions. That's literally me after going off.
You might be.
The 20.
You might be minus the finest coke that JP Morgan ship can offer. Yeah, that might be.
That's a scary thing.
Sinuses.
No, but that's a scary thing. I'm doing all this shit pure natural, so that's how you know I'm a psychopath. All right.
Spider.
Hey, you admitting to it.
Hey, listen, bro. I know I'm a psychopath. I'll admit it. It's fine. Like, you know, y'all gonna stay. I can't hide it.
I am too. I don't care. You don't like it. Don't fucking listen to this podcast. Honestly,
all right.
Not my problem. I'm sorry,
Sir Jeshua. All right. What in the fuck is this? What in the hell, Jeshua? What
This
is this?
doesn't look good.
Let's go. Open it up. Open it up. Open it up. Pull your money out. Let's go. Open it up. Open it up.
So
yeah,
he caught the dude that scammed him or something? Oh, this cop flexed 500,000 bank after he was called broke. Oh.
Open it up. Pull your money out. Let's go. Open it up.
a big ass phone. No, the tablet.
Open it up, he told him. Okay.
If I had $500,000 in the bank, I would not have had a uniform.
Oh, let me just tell y'all something too. Let me summer jam screen for 1 second just to say, hey y'all, if y'all win any money, get any money, don't post that shit on social media. Like, the Wolves is out, and I'm happy you won your parlay, but do not post how much you won because I've seen niggas killed for less. That's my TED talk for the day.
I didn't post how much you lost.
Yeah. Don't even post. Do not even post how
Let
much
me
you
find
lost.
out how much you lost is crazy.
Yeah.
Nah.
All right. This next one is also from Jeshua. And then, okay. So, Jeshua, you've been on a roll, but I appreciate it. So, this is the best part of our week because we have some crazy shit. Oh, Lord. Lord Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, no.
Disposition in life.
Shit.
Where does that come from? Because y'all, bro, I tell you, I don't speak for y'all. Y'all are different. Y'all are different people. Your outfit right now.
What's wrong
Them
with my
damn
outfit?
wicked witch of the West boots.
First of all, these are Doc Martens. This is probably one of the most popular shoes in the world.
Okay.
Up there with Jordans.
I call them wicked witch of the West. You have on Jane Fonda socks, high waters, a hunting vest.
They're not high
ones.
waters. They're balloon pants.
Bro, you
He can't dress either though.
What? I can't.
He can't dress.
That's the bad thing. I can't dress.
We all been programmed, right? Our brains are computers, but a lot of people are lacking software updates, right? Like your operating system. Some people are operating system is from 2005, like your outfit, right? That's the 2005.
I told you.
Fashion
Hey,
outfit.
we told you. Them is trash.
Why y'all kill the 6 rings?
Hey, you got them off of your Nike deal when you was playing, and they still trash.
Oh!
He got on the toilet.
Oh my God.
Those the Mexican. Those the Mexican six. Those the Mexican holy girls right there.
Oh,
Those black cement 6 rings.
oh, you got me. Oh, you got me.
Oh,
Oh,
trash. You got
I ain't
it.
gonna
Because the
hold you.
Jordans don't make
Nah,
it
I
nice.
ain't gonna, who
Right?
is that Marcellus?
No,
Who's
they
that
ain't nice,
Marcellus
right?
Bennett?
But I'm just saying,
I think
right?
so.
But there's only 3 ways.
Can't just
Yeah, shout out to
Hold on,
Fred
is that-
Taylor for his evil laugh.
Is that Marcellus Bennett, right?
I guess, yeah.
Right.
Bro, why he
Right,
look
that's
like?
the 2005.
Bro,
I
he look
told
like
you.
Marvin Gaye on
Hey,
the Skip
we
strip.
He
told you. Them is trash.
dressing like Frank Ocean.
I'm like about to fight for our
Why y'all
freedom.
kill the 6 rings?
Hey, you got them off of your Nike deal when you was playing,
got on
and
the-
they still.
Dog, like
God damn.
as a nigga who had 6 rings at one point, like, but
Nah,
it was
that's a
08.
crazy-
It was 08. It was 08.
Nah, he got
Oh,
the
wait.
Team Jordans.
Man,
That's
6
just
rings,
wild.
one Team George. That was a combination, and I'm gonna stand on that. But hey,
Oh yeah, most definitely. But
Nah, that's the
Hey,
team.
ain't gonna lie,
No,
like,
Larry.
I'm gonna be all bro. Where did the hate for 6 rings come from?
That's a Team Jordan colorway. Cause that colorway ass.
nah, man. Hey, yeah, hold on now. All you purists, not you, Nelson, not you, and not some of our good brothers in the Fearless Leader Coalition. You know what I'm saying? But some of you niggas was like real crazy with the hate on the 6 rings and the 60 pluses, and them shits was fire back in the day. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Niggas got them off. Like, I'm sorry.
It was
I
hard
wasn't-
to get them back in the day.
Man.
Same with the Dub Zero.
Yes,
Ooh.
up until a certain point. Yes.
I'm about to
Certain point.
now,
Those
yeah.
zeros.
Now,
the
those-
zeros did have a run though.
Yeah, they had a run. Shout out to I had laser Dub Zeros and I wore them when I hooped.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had the laser Dub Zeros, but
I had the
motherfucking-
long ones. I had the long ones.
Hey man. Okay. So we got one more from our Discord, which again, you know, hit our link tree, hit our Patreon, hit anything with SYWNet, and you can find our Discord there. This one is from Rome. So shout out to you, Rome, my dog. Let's see what we got.
Nah, he
Loyal.
roasted him.
You said what?
I said, nah, Marcellus Bennett roasted him, bro. He got on them guy. He got on that Marvin Gaye beanie and then Master Roshi glasses.
He's saying he dressed like Frank. He dressed like Frank Ocean. He dressed like Joe from Random Acts. Love you, Joe, but he just like Joe. All right. Next.
But Dad, please know that while I am grateful and highly aware of all that you've given this family, I still don't miss you.
Damn.
When you died, I felt like there was a hole. I missed something, but it wasn't you.
Damn.
It was the idea of what you could become.
Damn.
I miss being able to hope and wish that one day you turn the corner and see the world from my perspective. I miss the idea that one day you might help me fight for the things that matter. I miss
Ether.
my
This should have made your soul burn slow.
Because when you died, it solidified the fact that you'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what
Shit! I get it. It says he was a white supremacist, so fuck him. But yo,
it's still motherfucker.
You'll never be what you could have been, but only what you are. And what you are is a racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, Trump-loving, cis-straight white man. That is all you will ever be to me.
Cook that nigga.
She could have left the last 2 parts out, but I get it. I cook.
Nah, you wild, bro. Hold on.
There you go.
That is all you will ever be to me. And Dad, before you tell me to respect the dead, please remember that you disrespected and disregarded the lives and deaths of entire communities of people with your ideology. You told me to never back down, so I won't. You know for a fact that even against you, I'm not afraid to share my peace. You are everything I aspire not to be, and I refuse to stand up here and sing the praises of a man who is the paradigm of white supremacy.
Budget gave you $500.
Well.
Let me give her one more. Let's get that good lady.
Yeah, one more.
You know what? Fuck it. One more.
And this is like this is like a school project? What the fuck?
Nigga, no, that was the real funeral. Apparently, like she just
That was
got
the
up
funeral, bro.
and she, you know, when you're supposed to go to the funeral and say nice words.
Exactly.
And,
Why you not asking?
She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna say some nice words."
Man.
Cause she looked black. That's all I was like.
Yeah, I think
Well, I saw her hair. She had curly hair. I didn't see her face
she
and
was
none of that shit.
biracial. I guess I don't know, but salute to that young lady.
all right.
Still waters run deep, nigga.
Hey, all
She
right.
bought his
So
ass up, boy.
next we have
That
Let's
boy
find
is
some
dumb right
beats.
now.
God damn.
yeah, shit.
He was Saddam right now.
This episode of negativity, nigga.
And Queen Elizabeth just looking up.
All right, next clip is from Youngin. Let's go to the Youngin's clip. I know Youngin had clip of the week for sure last week, so let's see what he has to offer this week.
I even seen.
The cooking? Well, no, you had no. Yours was the lady rolling out the casket.
No, I'm talking about this week.
It's some bullshit. I'm sure. Knowing you is some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's that fat kitty cat. Ow.
Shout out to Lil Kim in that era where Lil Kim was going.
Shout to Mobb Deep. Important record.
Hey man, I would have gave up everything for it.
There were people catching dubs and getting tapped to that record at the same time.
Hey man,
it was an era.
Hey,
that was good.
Man and woman.
All right, so Nelson's clip of the week next is gonna go with my clip of the week. So
I think I gotta put another one up on the disc. I don't remember.
All right, let's
I might have. I don't know.
I just went through it. It went there.
Oh yeah, this was fun. Wow.
Oh shit.
All I'm gonna say though is Nelson. I hope this doesn't get us a copyright hit, but fuck it, let's go.
I don't even know where this came from.
Please, Laura,
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
My nose.
But you get mad, okay? What? Please tell me you made since the memorial service.
Simone.
What? You need to wash your eyes. Anything I said.
That did let me guess.
Oh,
that clip of the week involved somebody that name started with a B.
Wash your ass.
Come on, young, you know me quite well.
Hey, baby. Desi, what are you doing? Desi, come on, man. What are you, all this water and soap? And...
You know exactly what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. When the last time you took a bath?
I took one today.
No, I'm talking about when the last time you took a bath? Everybody hitting me up, talking about, oh, this what you like. Oh, you like your cat stink. No, I don't like my cat stink. I promise they'll never smell you again. They'll never smell you again.
Okay, you wasn't saying that last night when you was down there.
I probably was drunk, and I ain't have no time to smell anything.
Okay, well, I took a bath today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? But why you doing this? Why you want to be so different? Why you talk about all 9 to 5?
Yo. I don't think y'all understand. Like when he said, "Why you want to be so different?" Like I felt that in my spirit. Like, why do you want to be so different, Shawty? Run it back.
I probably was drunk, and I ain't have no time to smell anything.
Okay, well, I took a bath today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? But why you doing this? Why you want to be so different? Why you talk about all 9 to 5 niggas, but you the one that ain't taking no bath? Let's think.
I took one today.
Did you?
Yeah.
But when was the last time you took one?
The last time, okay, today's Thursday, so Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Okay, if I took one, if I took a bath today, my next shower will be on Sunday.
Yo, let me tell you something. First of all, they on 14 minute and the 14 minute and 50 second of their 15 minutes, and you're fucking disgusting. Like, shorty. At least once a day. Like once.
Dog.
Every 3 days. Is she white? She has some white in her family?
Yo,
Come on, Nelson. Hey, come on, man. I know you on one today. Like this is you with the hundo. I get it, but come on.
I had to ask.
he started
I'm
washing
just
her
asking a
neck
question.
like my grandmother would do me when I was 9.
All I'm saying is I understand what you said, Nelson, but brothers would still beat. I mean, I'm just gonna say it if no one else is gonna say it. Brothers
No,
would still
how do you do that, bro? Like what?
Hey, some motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Man, listen,
Yo, you
Larry,
got,
I don't know
you got
because
me
Big Small
fucked
got no
up,
ass.
man.
Hey, we're talking about us brothers. I was just
of course.
saying that. You know
Yo,
what I'm
look,
saying?
let me tell you
But
something.
I'm just thinking she don't got no ass. If she has some ass, I know some niggas that be like, I reconsider.
Yo, listen, you can have all the ass, none the ass, and between the ass have the most beautiful face. Yo, listen, shorty,
Yeah,
if
having
you
the
fucking
ass is actually worse because it
listen,
just made the shit stink. So
Yeah,
yeah,
listen, it actually makes it worse.
has more ass for you to watch. Like, yo, maintain
The
do something.
theory.
Like, listen,
Wow.
thank God I'm out of the game. But boy,
must be
y'all listen,
you and me both, boy.
20-year-old me might have been nice about it, but if it was me now at my age and you doing that, I'm like, yo, you fucking stink. Like, go.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I will
nice
buy
back
you the
then.
soap. I will buy you the soap and leave it on your dresser and leave because I'm not doing that, yo. That's not what we do here. Like, you need to take a shower at least once a day. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, not you voluntarily saying that I take a shower every 3 days as if that is going to fucking, like, what? What is wrong with y'all?
I'm gonna be real. Let me take the screen for just a
Oh
second.
my god, bro! On Raekwon's
just
internet,
don't-
on Raekwon's internet, this is what y'all do for clout.
That's nasty.
You fucking stink. Like, first of all, your personality stink, and you stink too physically. What's next? And you stink at stealing too. So I guess you stink in 3 different ways, bitch. Find something new to do.
Ain't got no ass.
I don't care about that, Winston. She just stinks in 3 different ways, bro.
Damn.
All I was gonna
God
say
damn,
is, hey
yo.
man, I just don't need to know. I just
This
don't
is
need
the-
to know.
bro,
Fat Joe
she's
voice.
the-
I don't need to
listen,
know. Like,
that too.
I just
Listen,
don't
this
need to know.
is the
That was definitely
stinkiest.
something
This is
good.
the bro. B Simone is the stinkiest trio since the Elite, bro.
Oh my god!
All right, so I got one last clip of the week, and
You
we'll get the
just
fuck
stink,
out of
yo.
here.
Like,
and
what's
enjoy
going
my
on
night.
here?
Hey, listen, man, I love y'all, man. Don't ever change. But I want to end on a fun but somber note because I feel like last week we didn't give a certain individual their proper respect. So this week I found a clip, and rest in peace, Young Dolph, man. Let's give Young Dolph a grade.
Oh man, let's
I felt that too. But
Let's give Young Dolph and I want y'all to know too, like, don't ever forget Young Dolph. Let's not say Young Dolph got killed buying some cookies. Let's note that Dolph went to the city of Memphis to feed some families. So let's make sure we note that. You know what I'm saying? And not always have to know the negativity, man.
Why he was on, because he was torn.
Exactly. So rest in peace to Flipper, man. It's Dolph. I
would yell it, but my girl.
I may tell some Dolph stories on a safe space one day. Salute to Dolph, man.
Yeah.
All right.
What did shit
So
what is this shit I'm hearing about Korea?
Trey, I need you to break this down. Hold on, Trey. I need you to break this clip down for the people at home and explain what's going on as this clip is happening.
480.
Huh?
480.
Oh man, there you go. I just gave you $500, man. What you talking
That's
about?
400.
Yeah, nigga, you talking about 480? I'm fucking with you.
You said 400.
Well, I was just fucking with you, bro.
Oh.
God damn, bro.
Oh, that
They gonna throw me a little forward walk hard on the house, man. Just fuck with me. I fuck with you, bro. God damn. Damn, bro. Fuck with your boy. Give me a deuce or something, man. A little bit. You see how niggas do you, bro?
Man, look.
God damn.
I give you a 4. You do 2 songs on my mixtape.
2 songs on the mixtape? What the other?
Just give me an 8. Just give me 2 8s. 2 8 bars. I don't need no 16.
What the
Or you
other
just
60
say,
pints? What the other 60 pints at?
Other 60?
Hell yeah.
Man, shit, them motherfuckers.
That shit
like,
30 bands. That shit 30 bands a
Hey,
feature.
bro, I got them. Don't even listen. Glass got some old rig. That shit gonna sit to Obama back in office.
Where is it?
That shit buried.
Nigga, your little fat ass talking about something. That shit buried. What's
sealed
up,
up
bro?
glass, sealed up steel.
Come on, man. Let me get that photo. Bro, listen. I don't want to keep hearing that my wife shit, bro.
Don't believe me.
Hell no, I don't believe you.
Yeah, man, gonna get a nigga put out. I come home when that sex show.
Man, your wife ain't got nothing to do with what's going on right now. Motherfucker, this nigga jumping here with 2 big ass gold chains on, talking about he needs $1,000
No
a pint.
rocks in this motherfucker. This shit ain't even real.
Man, I don't want to hear this shit. Oh, Burger. Burger gonna make me sound him, man.
This shit ain't come on, man. Yeah, that's what I need, man. Shit, I give y'all this shit on there for free.
Hey, let's cut. We got a dip from this motherfucker. What, you ain't give me the 8, man?
I'm trying with that Memphis shit, man. Hey, I know some other Memphis niggas. Y'all niggas is ooh.
What other Memphis you know?
The LA niggas is cold. It's cold. One nigga told me, hey, bro, this shit was a line show. Yeah.
Hey, man, don't be saying it like that, Burger, dog.
He got 3 of them. He said give him a 4, just throwing just.
I got 3 of them for the high. Tell her that, bro. Baby, this what I'm saying. This my childhood partner right here, baby, and I bought him for the high. He told me to give him a price, and I gave him the money more than what he actually told me to give him. Don't you think his childhood buddy deserve a 4? Like on some kind of shrimp or something. Shit, Hammer text you. Hammer
ain't
call
fucking
you.
with me now.
What?
I ain't fuck with a nigga now, huh?
Man, you crazy. Man, you crazy, man.
Wait a minute, gonna make her stop, man. Get the fuck on up out of here.
Man, cut
God
that shit
damn,
out,
that
man.
nigga acting like a damn junkie now,
Huh?
Nigga like this? Alright, bro. You want the phone? God.
Man, you got a bag full of ace in that motherfucker. You got this big ass army bag. You got 45 ace in that motherfucker, man. That's 22 pints, nigga. Man, you got 22 pints in that
This shit
motherfucker.
keep me living, bro. That shit, man, hold on. You snell it. Bro, you think I'm gonna give you some antifreeze or something? You know, you said we childhood friends.
I got
Come
a
on,
drink.
bro.
I got a
I
drink
ain't
that
about to-
shit, bro. Hold this out. Hey, let's roll, man. We gotta roll, y'all. Hell yeah.
Got fucking extorted by a young fucking Dolph.
Man, quit fighting, man.
Damn.
Got him.
So,
Damn.
so if y'all couldn't tell, the little short dude tried to charge him a $1,000 a pint, but Dolph broke him down for like 400. And dude kept trying to come up with excuses, but Dolph said, "Nigga, you ain't finna treat me like little pee-wee ass nigga, man. Take this 400." So, shout out to Dolph, man.
You trying to end up with some rapper shit like nigga, you a rapper.
That nigga said,
like Dolph said, got him.
Got him.
Price for this shit.
Nigga, and then what killed me was that nigga said, "Come on, man, give me two 8 bars, 2 separate songs." Nigga said, "Nigga, what other 30 pints said, nigga? Shit go for 30 bands."
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dolph, man. Rest in peace, Dolph, bro. That shit and the fucking them fucking like interviews with him and Key Glock, hilarious, bro. Like, salute to
when
Dolph.
he had that kid, when he had that white boy, when he had that kid.
Oh, for the get paid video when he was like, he was like, "Yeah, I gotta take this bag." Yo, the funny part, but sad part, we talking about America's education system. So many people thought that shit was real. Like, they legit thought Dolph was just walking around with this white boy. I'm like, bruh, no.
Nah.
This is a video.
What this shit I'm hearing about Korea is a top 5 tweet.
Dog. Rest in peace to Flipper, man.
Fucking Dolph, bro. Rest in peace to Dolph.
And that Key Glock EP was cool too, man. I can't wait to see what Glock got.
I listened to like 2 songs. I gotta listen to the rest.
That shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Key Glock, man.
One of the greatest questions in hip hop history. How the fuck you miss a whole 100 shots? Rest in peace to Young Dolph.
Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man.
How the fuck?
Real shit.
Hey, man. Rest in peace to Dolph, man. Like to really see Young Dolph go from that green motherfucking car, bro, that him and Daddy-O was riding in, and like being on stage with bruh and just to see him get to where he got is fucking amazing, man. So shout out to the whole Paper Route Empire. Shout out
Fuck
to
that black CTS.
yeah, that too. That too. But that's hey, that black CTS was if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Dolph.
rest in peace to Dolph, man. Rest in
Nice.
peace to Flipper, man. Donnie, stick around afterwards, but I appreciate you coming on. What can the people expect from you? You know, where can they find you? What you got going on out here in these multiversal streets, man?
You can find me, at Donny Luche, at Donny Luche1 on Twitter, Donny Luche on Instagram. We got more Hanging with the Crew episodes coming. Smooth is returning. He will return. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Main himself. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth, aka is that my best friend?
Yeah, he about to be a daddy in 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if he had a kid yet. Congratulations, Smooth.
Yeah, he about to be a daddy in 2 months. 2023 is about to be big. 2023 is my year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, just expect things to come. Expect things to come. Appreciate y'all for having me.
That was appropriate, bro. That was appropriate. Salute to everything you got going on, Donnie. Glad you made it back around this way finally. I apologize about the delays, but bro, we just
I do too.
We just
we
it's been a lot going on.
There was a lot that we were fixing.
Oh man.
A lot of regrouping, but we made it to past 100 episodes, and that's important. So.
And let me tell you, Donnie, again, as I said on your platform, but for those who didn't hear it, thank you, because without you, we would not have the gift of Winston. So again, thank you so much for that. And because of me and you being able to do our podcast, I was able to squash whatever that was with me and Marcel. So you know what I'm saying? Get that to you as well, bro. All right, that's sentimental shit over with, man. Appreciate y'all coming out this week, man. Follow us, man. Patreon, SYW.net.
Follow us.
Nigga.
SYWNET on all platforms. Instagram, SYW_NET. Patreon.com/SYWNET. Pay the $3. You will get some bonus content. We might have something else to pop up right before Thanksgiving also.
Yeah.
Also,
Tuesday night.
Again.
Tuesday night. Already preloaded. Tuesday night, brother.
Mortal Mondays will be back on December 5th. So not next Monday, the Monday after, we'll be back in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. So we will start the 3D era off on a good note. So everything is all ready for that. Otherwise, just be on the lookout. We will be having more content. We got some stuff in the works.
And let me be the one to tell y'all too, man. Hey, get with King Murphy Media while you still can. Because this is a busy brother. So lock in these prices.
Winston and I linked up over the weekend. It was a bit. That's a bit that man is busy.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna. I'll say it off air.
Behind the scenes, brother. Behind the scenes.
That man is busy, booked and busy. So if you're trying to get your videos and your shit at King Murphy Media. Follow me at Who Is Original. I do nothing but tweet about how much I hate the Knicks and how much I hate you motherfuckers for using the same 5 keywords that you need to stop abandoning and you need to broaden your horizons. And also for people who confuse Black Israelites with Q-Dogs, because that's just insane to me. Before we get out of here, rest in peace to Jason David Frank.
Yes.
Rest in peace to Kevin Conroy.
Yes.
Salute to Dolph. We lost two childhood legends in a week, but Jason David Frank. Fly high, salute to you. That man, real MVP. Shout to the Green Ranger.
Everybody wanted to be the Green Ranger.
Hey,
then when he put the black suit on,
with the Black Ranger later on, Red Ranger too.
That's that music.
He did have a white. He was the White Ranger too, wasn't he?
He was a White Ranger too.
Yeah, that nigga had the Afghan. Remember the same
white, black, and
Yo, me finding out like what Trey was interested in as a kid is just fucking hilarious. But I'm gonna tell y'all more off air, man. This nigga's goated, bro. Like,
but nah, for real, man. Rest in peace
Rest
to
in
Jason
peace,
David
man.
Frank. Rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. Run up them Batman and Power Ranger streams.
Fuck the
You should have
streams.
been running them up anyway.
Buy some
but
Blu-rays. Buy some, yeah, man.
you should have been running them up
yeah,
anyway. But
Buy
run
all
them,
that
you
shit.
know, run them up for show. You know what I mean? Shots of this game. As a young boy, this was the shit right here.
All right.
But yeah.
Hey, man.
Rest in peace. On that note, we will see y'all next week on Thursday again for 103. We'll be back on Thursday, normal schedule. We did this for Thanksgiving. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Please drive safely, fly safely wherever you're going. Hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. And if they doing fuck shit, call them out for it too, with love. But most importantly, tell your
Just
people
don't
you
ruin
love
the
them.
family dinner though. Like, say that.
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
after.
don't
Say that shit after. Say that shit.
But listen,
Eat
man,
the
hug
food
your,
first,
hug
my
your
nigga.
people, hug your loved ones, tell them you love them. Because listen, man, these holidays, the way life is going, you never know how shit goes. So just appreciate it and be thankful. And y'all enjoy and have a safe and blessed Thanksgiving. All right.
For sure.
Ain't no pod business from us for the next week and a half, so do not ask us to join anything. Thank
And
you.
my only message for y'all is mute these motherfuckers. I'm out.